You guys ready for some D&D?
I think it's D&D time.
Some
Yeah.
Doritos?
I'm actually good.
What flavor?
Dorito flavored?
There's 2 fucking flavors of Doritos.
No,
There's
they're
more
flavored
than
like
2.
Doritos. There's Doritos on top of them.
Oh, no.
Stop. This is like, I'm pretty sure that's a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff bit.
No.
I think that might.
Hello, Met Travelers, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons!
Benji, leave that in.
You leave that.
Oh, goodness.
Benji, edit that out.
I hold so much
Here
power.
we go. This is a great start.
Alright, last time on this godforsaken game, y'all got up to some shit!
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No. Let's be specific.
So, Reverend and Thorn got up to some shit!
I will not take blame for this. I am too neutral good for that shit.
And once again, you had to flee a city to avoid the law. I'm looking at you, Merritt.
Uh-huh. We ain't the
Oh,
only
right.
one, bitch.
So last time, Reverend Snore and Thorn split off to go look for a camera and did not know how to pronounce camera, so they got a mysterious name from a very sketchy source to find a chimera.
Oh yeah, do I have that paper still, by the way? Because I didn't throw it away.
Yes, you have the paper.
Excellent. What does it say?
I mean, you haven't looked at it yet.
You sure haven't.
Okay.
You just threw that shit in your fucking pocket and walked
Wait.
away.
I did.
We
You're
absolutely
right.
need to continue, but please, I need to tell you, Jess just sent me a picture of Sylvari Merritt with a knife in front of him.
It's
So,
good.
like the knife cat? Alright, anyway. Thank you, Jess, for this gift.
He is just Knife Cat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, there it is.
You continued on to find a camera shop run by some twins who also ran the neighboring glasses shop.
Ooh.
In fairness to y'all, they were, like,
Terrifying.
concerning. Yeah. That I will give you.
They were normal people.
No, they weren't.
They were normal.
No,
They were so chill.
you're lying.
To be fair, I was imagining just Percival de Rolo, so.
There we go. Just
So, like, not chill at all.
Just two Percys.
Oh my god.
Poor Chance doesn't understand.
Nope. No context. But it's all good.
Where's that Percy with the gun in our pins?
He's somewhere in there anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh, fuck, yep, there he is. Anyway.
So, yeah, you found them and could not haggle for a camera that Nor was gonna buy anyway.
Just-
And, yeah, just intimidation went bad, everything went to shit. I'm not gonna name any names, but basically the store got trashed.
Thorn.
And
Thorn.
I'm not gonna name any names. That's my son. Fuck you. How dare you accuse him of this?
He's my too.
Literally had him do it, you
Chucked everything over.
Halen will Metro.
Benji, don't cut anything.
Don't you fucking dare.
Benji,
Raw and uncut.
Benji, I need you to edit that out.
I'll just make
Anyway.
a clean cut right there. It'll be great.
Just cut in right now. Alright, last session. Yeah, you basically North stole the camera, and then now everyone's looking for you, the police. So you all ran and are on the cable car out of town.
Goodbye, Lamia. We will never see you again.
Goodbye, Lamia. And
yeah, and Thorn's a crab.
he's not anymore. He was
Oh
a
yeah,
crab.
not anymore.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
He was a
And-
crab who was cursing, and Merritt's just like, well, that's poor form.
And I guess on the more calmer hand, Noah, Merritt, Penn, and Star went to the library and had a nice time and learned a little bit about history.
And I learned that Merritt knows about ley lines.
Yes. You learned something
Yeah.
about your boy.
Lo and behold, he's not a complete moron. Hey!
He knows some things.
He knows approximately
Occasionally, he knows
3 things.
Occasionally he knows a thing here and there.
He knows how to fuck a tree.
He knows how to fuck.
There we go.
He knows how to fuck. That's one of the things.
Oh, God. Anyway.
All right. So, you have all sort of settled into this train ride. It's gonna be another, it's a while. They're always, half a day at least on the train, so you'll probably get there, well into the night.
Yeah.
I would like to read my piece of paper.
Go for it.
Roll for it.
Do that.
So you pull the paper out, and, you look at it, and it's a name scrawled down, and, a small address.
Does it say where the address is? Is it Limia?
It says a city that you don't know.
Excellent. We can go see a man about a chimera.
But, you do assume the city is in Sekko.
The guy just gives you paper. Fuck off. Go to the next continent.
It's just a paper, it just says, fuck you.
Honestly, that would, yeah.
But no, it has a name. And roll Constitution.
Great. I was gonna talk to Star about chimeras, but
It's barf time.
we'll just barf instead.
Well.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Thank,
You're not
thank
gonna
God. I don't have to take off my headphones again.
Adrenaline from running for your lives from the law has kept you pretty fine.
Didn't I also you know?
After all.
Do I also have to roll because I puked?
Yeah, you can roll.
I mean, I'm not.
Do a little bit of a roll. No, you're doing one now. Give me a roll.
You shouldn't have said anything. Is the thing.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't have said. I could have just not said anything.
I
but
mean,
I
no,
just
it
felt
was
bad.
gonna come to you is the thing. I didn't know if Reverence wanted to go into the star thing right away.
Well, I do,
You're
but
fine.
I was gonna let you do the.
Yeah.
Okay. So Reverence kind of looks at this piece of paper and squints at it and turns to Star and is just like, "So, I've learned what a camera is. Do you know what a chimera is?"
She just gives you the most defeated look.
Yes, Star, you
Well,
are traveling
okay,
with a bunch
listen.
of idiots.
Listen, a man showed me a book and it was a monster and it had some crazy shit going on.
She's just slowly rubbing her face with her hands.
Because he totally misunderstood what I was looking for, and that's fine because I said it wrong.
Yeah, sure.
But he also gave me a number of a guy to call to get the chimera. Well, now,
Can I see it?
are you gonna take it away from me?
No.
Insight.
Do it.
God, where's the fucking insight button?
Yo.
Ooh.
That's
Oh.
a 19 plus.
She's gonna throw it away.
Reverence goes, no.
Just hold it in your
Fine.
hand.
It's mine.
Okay, that's fine. She just kind of nods.
And you are going to throw it away if I give it to you, I can tell.
Maybe. So what's the problem? Why are you trying to find a chimera?
Well, I don't know. He told me about them and they seem pretty cool.
No. No. Reverence. No. And she like touches your shoulder like, no, please, Reverence.
Reverence was like, what?
Well, first of all, they're very deadly.
Cool.
I don't think I could explain this to you in a way that'll stop you from doing this, and I don't like
You
that. No.
Merritt
Shut up,
his eyes
Merritt.
closed but awake. Just arms crossed over his chest.
Shut up, Merritt. But, like, I mean, if you don't tell me, I'll just figure it out at the next library we go to. How did that go, by the way? After you tell me about the chimera.
Okay. Well, there's different types of chimera. Some are man-made, and some are from a different place.
Reverence is nodding attentively.
They're generally this sort of, especially appearance-wise, a mishmash of all types of animals, and do you really want to find one?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe?
Why?
She shrugs.
Because
It'll-
she can.
Because I could.
All right. I mean, it will just try and kill you. There's no if or fun part. It will just try and kill you.
Okay, but listen. The
I'm
dude
listening.
gave me the number of someone who can get me one, and that's kind of crazy.
It's
So I want to see
there.
what's up with that.
I'm pretty sure it's very illegal.
Well, yeah, but
It's-
so is like everything that's happened in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it's not great how we're running in 3 cities.
Only 2.
Too many.
And only 1 was me.
In fairness, the whole spectacle of mine should blow over. The camera thing will probably take a little longer.
Well, we just won't go back.
That's about what
You
I'm
realize I live on this continent, right?
Well, you weren't there. They don't know. You're not an accomplice.
People have seen us travel.
Thorn
together.
is, though.
There's so many
Thorn
people.
did it.
We've been traveling from city to city for several cities.
Thorn
This is-
did it.
He lives with me.
I'm just saying, he's the one who did it. It's not my fault.
She's just like rubbing her brow. All right. Well,
Have I ever told you your horns are really cool?
I don't know, reference. I need to go lie down.
Okay. You're wonderful.
As she like moves, Merritt just sees her, like just actually looks up as she like moves over to that side. It's just like, yeah. And then just, she yells again.
Yeah. Same hat?
Same hat.
Yeah, she just like lowers herself slowly onto the bench and just kind of like covers her face with her hands.
Like a pin immediately scooted over.
Reverence just kind of goes, sorry.
Mm.
Reverence looks at Penn and shrugs.
Pen also shrugs.
Who left their smart stone on vibrate?
Sorry, that was my blood sugar shit going off.
That was
Are
my
you
blood
gonna
sugar
die?
dropping.
God.
Are you dying? Right
I'm
here,
not
right now?
dying. Mostly.
Live on camera?
Please go check your blood
While we're
sugar.
live?
If we're live, will it make you check your blood sugar?
I mean, no, I'm looking at my blood sugar right here. It's 303. It's about 200 higher than it's supposed to be. and
Yeah,
I'm
can
checking
you
that right
fucking
now.
fix that?
Can you like fix that?
I
Oh,
tried
do
fixing
you
it an
like
hour
me
ago and it
more?
didn't want to.
Try again.
I am trying again.
Can you maybe
Into my bloodstream.
Please?
can you maybe not die, please?
It's all good. Alright, we're good. I got it doing its thing. It will take a moment.
Okay.
So just continue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thorn just slides up onto the seat and says nothing.
So what was it like being a crab? I've never been.
Just kind of like doesn't even look at you, just picks up his hand and makes like a claw and clicks the claws together.
I love him so much.
Oh my god.
I just don't know what to do. I love him so much.
After a moment, Merritt does like sit up with his legs still like across the bench, but sit up and goes. By comparison, our library trip was mostly uneventful. We even almost made our way to the tree to just see it. But we did find there's a bit of a thing with ley lines within these cities. Well, some of them. The next one we're going to has such, right? Looking over to Star.
Mm-hmm. Does not remove her hands from her face.
No, so. Might be interesting and might be something more akin to what Alaron had been looking for.
What the fuck is a ley line?
Well, I know it differently, but it's the same basic thing. Oh my god, Pin! American Indian small Pin just does this. Oh my god. I'm sorry, just imagining Pin really small as a crab.
Reverend screams when it happens. Not really loud, just like, ah!
Click, click, bitch.
But,
More like imitate, like click click.
Reverend's also like,
Pin.
click, click.
Mirror holds up his hands and does the same thing and then continues. It just sits him
What
back
is
down.
that?
It's normal. It's a crab, I guess. Oh my god.
Reverend picks Pen up very gently.
Click
Click,
click.
click.
Oh my god, click, click.
But
Benji, you can control that. crab.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's pretty good.
He looks very threatening now.
It's like a variation of knife cat. Just
Zip, zip, zip.
I feel fear.
revenge for the one that died in your pocket. Anyway,
Maybe so. Reverence does not put pen in her pocket.
okay.
Thank you.
God.
I don't know why you would in this situation, but I'm glad you
Mine-
didn't.
Mine now.
I mean, yeah, Reverence is just kind of like that, and y'all know this, so.
Bear continues and says, ley lines are essentially vast places of arcane power. Very old, very present, usually significant in some way. Which, given Netherland's research, probably more what he was looking for if he was here. When he was here. Anyway. So that should be fun to investigate, perhaps.
Well, let's just try not to get arrested in this one.
Merritt just stares intensely at you and
Don't look at me like that. You fucking did it too.
I thought you were going to say you
didn't.
fucked the tree, and you did not know that.
Yeah. No one knows. Merritt's saying nothing.
You also got kicked, like chased out of a city, so I don't want to hear it.
In all fairness, we could have laid low at the hotel, but I was like, it's better to leave by this point anyway. Pin, where?
It's gone. Crab pen is
Be
gone.
safe!
Um,
He just watches them scuttle and just goes, be safe, Pin!
click, clack.
We just
You
hear
say that in crab language?
No.
I mean,
I need
Look
to
at me
know-
as I leave, Merritt.
huh?
You blew some bubbles out of your mouth?
I mean, when Mary talks to Pin in any form, it's just common.
That is disappointing.
God, you wasted opportunity.
I don't even know that he would exactly know crab, actually. Like, maybe it's just like
I'm sorry, my
a
dad. I
very
don't speak
heavy
crab.
accented to where he can't tell. Like,
Sorry, I just don't get your accent.
like
I'm so
it's
like.
not a regular occurrence in the forest.
That's true.
You don't know that.
This is a form of racism.
Although I'm pretty sure I picked up a crab in the forest. So
What?
weren't we in a forest when I got my crab?
You were on the beach.
No, I picked
We
it
were
up from the place in the middle.
On an island that had a forest.
Yeah. So like,
On the beach is where you found it.
Mm-hmm.
but it was the beach inside the forest.
No, it was the
No, it
beach
was
on the
not.
beach of the forest.
No, it wasn't. I got
yes,
it around
it
the
was.
statue.
It was in the waterfall.
Maybe so.
Anyway,
I missed half that argument and I still know.
anyway, Pen is gone now. Goodbye, Pen.
Lost to the void.
We'll miss them.
I already missed them.
They're gonna get stepped on.
No!
No.
I mean, are there more fuller trains over to that side?
I mean, it's not like everyone piled into the front and you got in the back. It's more like there's not a ton of people, so it's just kind of scattered.
Pen's going to visit Noah.
Aw.
You guys
Well-
can keep talking if you want.
Here's the thing. if you go to visit Noah, he's knocked the fuck out.
Sleepy.
Probably with the mask on.
Well,
So he's knocked out, but he's got eyes that are seeing through the fucking ethereal veil.
Yeah.
Is he going to feel threatened by the crab?
Is Pen coming at him with malicious intent?
definitely yes.
Then yes. You see a tiny form that could kill you.
That's why I
wants
asked,
you
because
dead.
it's funny to me to imagine just a small light coming his way, and the mask is like, oh god, that's gonna kill you!
You gotta
Oh,
fucking
God,
wake
why
up, man.
am I
That's gonna
so
kill you.
threatened by this small light.
You gonna wake up for the tiny crab that's gonna kill
They are going to pinch him as soon as they get close enough. So
you? You came back here just to pinch Noah?
no, he was sleeping. So
Just they make their way downtown and are like, oh, wake.
Wake up, bitch!
I came all the way down here to talk to you, and you're asleep? How dare you?
Alright, Noah, decision. Are you gonna wake up or not?
From the crab pinch or the crab coming at me?
Oh no, if the crab pinches you, you're waking up and it's gonna hurt, but I'm asking if you're waking up of your own will.
No.
If there's no actual ill intent, nah.
Is there a crab attack?
I'm
Is
pretty
this
sure it's a
attack?
flat
Oh
one
my
damage.
God.
That's what most of the little creatures do. But I can
Crab.
double check for you.
I'm also just imagining, like, all of those who are, like, sitting or
Claw.
standing, and
1d20 plus 1.
What?
Oh, what?
What? No.
It's gotta be a giant
I'm pretty sure
crab.
it's like
No, it's
a flat
this is a normal
one
crab.
damage.
What the fuck?
That does not
Talent
sound
rating
right.
is 0.
I should've just woke up in the
Hang
night.
on.
Oh,
I don't want
that
to kill
takes
him.
half my health.
The crab can kill!
She's right.
Just sleep!
Yo, that's a viable combat option. Just go around pinching bitches. Click, 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 click.
No.
Fucking God.
Claw. Plus 0 to hit. 1 target. 1 bludgeoning damage.
What?
Listen, I know you're right, but I really want you to roll 1d20.
I don't want to deal 21 points of damage to my friend.
You're assuming you're gonna get a natural 20.
Just
Okay,
watch.
but also, can I just
Oh.
skills stealth plus 2?
I am going to roll to attack him.
Do it.
I get advantage because he's unconscious, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I miss!
You very threateningly click your claws next to his ears.
This is so good.
How can you fucking miss?
It's because we were so scared of the 20. It's just like, here.
Oh my god.
So did that miss or did the 6 hit?
It doesn't hit you. No.
That's
You're
well
fucking
under
sleeping
your-
like a baby.
6 was damage.
I get caught in his
You
hair.
hit.
You're caught in his hair, and Lilith is awake and like looking at you.
Oh no.
Like she wants to
no.
fucking eat you.
She's like looking like she's gonna eat you. Yeah.
That'll go really poorly for her.
Wow, it's the ethereal realm.
I mean, you just see like a weird little light on your shoulder.
Stealth into his hairpin. You have plus 2. You have plus 2 stealth.
Oh
Gives
my
you
God.
fucking roguelike abilities as a crab.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide in Noah's hair.
Give me that stealth.
Okay, hang on. What is stealth? Stealth is dex. It's
Plus
a plus
2.
0 with crabs.
It's a +2 with crabs because it's a skill.
Yeah,
Oh my god, you're right.
literally,
Holy
I
shit.
pulled up the monster's manual and everything to look at crab.
Crap.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you can't fucking hit him, but god can you stealth.
Holy shit.
You crawl into his fucking coat.
Good night.
Well,
I will say if you want to pinch him now, you won't have to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright. Noah, you're fucking sleeping and you're watching this little dot like crawl around and you're like, God, I really hope this isn't like a flea or something on me.
Oh no.
And then, you just feel like a very sharp pain. Where do you pinch him?
Oh god.
No.
Here.
Well, I know, but
I don't know, man. Just like,
Ear.
sure, yes, his ear.
In the coat.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're in the
Never mind.
coat.
I don't know,
Nipple.
Mirror's...
so like
Like, I was
Stop.
thinking
Cut
about
his
that.
nip!
Your nip knob.
I don't want to, like, give him a free nipple piercing. Jesus.
You can make him pay for it.
It's not really a nipple piercing if there's no piercing and it's just a hole.
You're right, it is bludgeoning damage.
How is it bludgeoning?
That doesn't make
that
any
doesn't
sense.
make any
Are you
sense.
punching him?
You're smacking him with your claw.
I'm just gonna, I don't know, pinch his neck or something.
Okay, yeah. You just feel like a really sharp pain just like on your neck. And you wake up and you've taken 1 damage, but you're like, ah! And you just smack your neck.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Please make him roll for an attack. Please.
Yeah. Roll with disadvantage because you still have the blindfold on.
And he's prone.
Yeah, you're prone, so.
Okay, how do I roll for
Just
this?
do it d20 plus
D20?
strength.
Okay.
So just a d20.
And I roll 2 and take the lowest. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just d20 because I have no strength. Yep. Oh.
Uh-huh.
And
So, Pen,
Okay.
Oh my god!
Roll damage. What is it, just like 1d4 for an
I
unarmed?
think it's literally just 1.
Yeah, unless you're proficient.
Unless you're a
in-
monk.
Or you have, like, certain
Oh.
feats that let you
Yeah.
be unarmed.
Then I'm still a crab.
A crab smack and a hand smack have the same damage.
Dungeons
This
and
is
Dragons
so
is a good
sad.
game.
If it's a flat 1 damage, I'm still a crab.
So yeah, Pen, you just get fucking slapped and like you let go of his neck and just kind of free fall a little bit, but like you grab onto a coat.
Click, click.
No, you pull off the blindfold and you are alone in a room.
can I roll perception to figure out what the fuck just like
to feel
hit
the
me?
crab in your
Or
coat.
You can.
Pen is clicking around like crazy, so...
Yeah.
I mean, you still gotta like, what the fuck is that sound? You're also on like a cable car full of dogs, so it's not exactly quiet.
Snap, snap,
click,
snap,
click,
snap,
click,
snap.
click,
Yeah.
click, 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 click.
Does the stealth still hold up?
No, because Pen's trying to get noticed.
Okay.
Does the stealth still?
Well, my perception isn't gonna be that 21, so I have to ask.
Oh my god! This is the stupidest fucking thing! Okay.
Joy.
This is
Uh,
great.
you pen.
Mhm.
Noah, you do a fucking spin around like, what? Hit! What's here? And then you hear and like dangling from one of your pockets by one claw is just a little tiny crab that you've never seen before.
Oh my god. We're not
How
even near
the fuck did a crab get on the car?
We're not even on the coast anymore.
Just... Hey, bud, what the fuck? He is... He's going to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh my god.
Who are you?
Did you wait, okay, did you cast it last time?
Yes, I have 2 spell slots.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You could
So,
also
yeah,
sit
you
down
do-
and think about it for 10 minutes if you want. Wait, rangers can't ritual cast, can they? Never mind.
I'm not sure I can.
I don't think
No.
they can.
No,
Without a
none
fee.
of that.
Just sit down and think really hard about being to talk to this crowd and what happened.
I could
You could just do that?
Just for 10 minutes, just stare intensely at this crab and think, I know I can do this.
I know what you're saying, little crab.
Stare
I know what you're saying.
intensely at click, 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 just decipher the clicks, fucking...
Stares in its little
More
eye
so.
stalks.
Yeah, you cast Speak with Animals, and all the dogs are like, what's going on? Why are you standing up? Is it food time?
No, no, no. Chill out. Chill.
Noah!
Ben? Oh, that suddenly makes so much more sense. Why are you in here?
I wanted
Not
to
why
say
are you
hi.
a crab. Just why are you in here?
Pinching me.
You were asleep.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. Sorry about that. How are you, bud?
Where?
Pretty good. This is the first time I've ever been a crab. It's very
Pen
exciting.
did come at you with a lot of killer intent for a crab.
It's all good though. It's Pen.
It's Pin.
This is how they are.
Yes.
It's just pen.
It's just Pen. So, how is it being a crab?
Pretty excellent. I can do this. Click, 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 click.
I love it.
I think Lilith was trying to eat me, though. That wasn't great.
Noah looks over at Lilith.
She just went chirps.
Oh, bless her.
Like she's like beep beep. And kind of looks up at you. Beep.
Oh no.
I would die for her.
I would too.
I mean, I'll take your word for it, but somehow I feel like you're pretty good.
I would die.
That's
Oh, I
the best
love her.
one. Followed close behind by Pin.
Then Noah looks away, and Lilith looks at you and licks her beak.
Horrifying.
Noah gently picks up Pen off of his pocket and it kind of shelters them a little bit. Oh wait, no. You were saying as Noah looked away
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Lilith. Okay, so he doesn't know that. But he still picks Pen up and just kind of holds him up to head height with Noah.
This is the tallest you've ever been.
Pin, this is incredible.
Yes, excellent. Just as planned.
This was the real plan.
You keep getting to hang out with the dogs, and I keep having to hang out with the people.
People.
Well, I'm sorry. Now you can come hang out anytime. Although at some point I really should go hang out with the people also, cause Man, I love the doggos and everything. Love you guys.
We love you too.
Oh.
Oh, now I can't say it.
Oh, now I can't leave.
Now I can't leave. You get what I mean, though, Pen.
Mm. I can hang out with them if you want. Click, 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 click.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to get eaten.
Fair.
I'm sure most of them would be cool. But not all.
How many dogs are looking hungrily at me right now?
Perception check.
That's crap.
No,
Crap
I use my
perception?
perception.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, you got fine perception. You look around and you don't think these dogs have been fed yet. And the way Noah's holding you so that they can't see what's in his hand, they're like,
Oh,
treat?
no.
Is it treat time?
Does he hear that?
Yes.
No.
Pen doesn't.
No. It's not treat. No, not.
Noah
No,
puts
please
Pen
give
on
us
top
treats.
of his
Please. Please.
Oh. Give them treats.
But
Noah puts
Pen-
Pen on top of his head and he grabs for his bag.
No,
Lilith
this is the
is
tallest you've ever been.
giving you an eye. This is.
I guess
the
it's time for
fucking-
rations.
I need you to fucking navigate this horrible social situation.
Social situation.
This is a
So
social
situation.
situation.
Is it animal handling or persuasion now?
Yeah.
I mean, who are you feeding?
I don't even know how much rations I would even have at this point.
I mean, I roughly assume that you guys, like, at some point refill them in cities.
Yeah. Do that.
Especially if you're getting low. Like, you would never let them get low. It would more be
especially with Lilith tagging along, he would never let it get low.
it would be more, any case that I would track them would be more like, we haven't been to civilization for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he gets out a good, chunk for Lilith. About 1/3 of it.
She wags her little nub, looks very, like, conceited at the dogs, and eats it.
And he splits up like 1/3 of it for the dogs. And
Pen looks
Give some to
hungrily at
Pen.
Noah. Yes!
Ari, one step ahead of you. Just split the other 1/3 of Pen.
You
Pen
give the
probably
same
didn't
amount
match.
to the dogs as you do as a tiny crab?
Yeah. No, okay.
See, doing this will mean Pen has your back for life, so it's worth the
Yeah.
investment.
I mean, I'm not gonna. If that's what
He
you
does
mean,
it,
that's
yeah.
fine.
He just
He splits his with his friend, so.
Pen will remember
Alright.
this.
God, I just love the idea of imagining Noah and Pen as tiny crab on top of his head, just having a snack.
God, you are just letting them eat in your hair, huh?
Yeah,
Crabs do not eat cleanly.
No.
he is thinking about it, but he's gonna let it happen because it's Pen, and he's gonna take a shower the first thing
That's
as they get to a city.
that's so beautiful.
This is
what
what real
friendship
friendship is. Letting someone get shit food in your hair.
You know.
I love how
all good.
true friendship is just us, like, helping Pin, but an animal this time.
For this time. Click, click, click.
They're just really useless as an animal. That's just how it is. I'm sorry.
Not always, it's just every once in a while you use it in a cycle. Otherwise,
Thing
social
is,
situation.
the interactions are always extremely good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, so that happens.
So
You
yeah,
enjoy a good lunch and snack with Noah.
Tasty snack.
Tasty snack. Yeah. You've satiated. You've solved my dog puzzle. So yeah, that the train ride happens. It goes. We move on.
Everything got better, but before any of that happened, I was just thinking about how amazing that must have been. Just everyone seeing Pin, but just a crab walking, just minding their business, just walking through the
wander
train.
off.
Oh yeah, every crab, every crab,
All of them.
every car that you wander through, Penn, people are like, "Is that a crab?" But yeah, we do the thing. It happens. Things happen. We do. Hooray!
Success.
Hell yeah, we do.
We didn't break anything else while on the train.
Hey, here's
So-
the thing: we're always good on the train, at least.
We can
That's
always
debatable.
leave. Well, I mean,
Because Reverence has barfed
On several
projectilely
Yeah.
on several.
Yeah.
but
And
also,
just kind of left it.
Yeah, we just walked away from the bars.
Someone else can
You
hear
don't
it.
have
There
any
are bar
clean
Yeah.
things from Reverence in these trains. She's left her mark.
She's marked her territory.
Reverence
no.
was
So anyway, yeah, we travel by train for like 6 hours. It goes. I will say, Reverence, you are mostly settled with the trains, and you don't have to roll anymore.
Hell yeah.
You've done it. We fucking got over the goddamn car sickness. It's over.
Thank fucking God.
We can move on with our lives.
Just wait for the next vehicle we ride on.
Yeah.
Just wait until Geo's ship turns into an air one.
Yeah.
No, that's...
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's coming.
That is an inevitability. Anyway.
So, you travel and arrive into the next city around. It was like evening when you left, right?
Mm,
It was getting later in the day.
Yeah.
it might have been like late afternoon. Yeah. That feels about right.
It's like it's already dark when you get here.
Yeah.
But you arrive and it's like you get a sense that that's why the train was like much more empty than the other ones could have been. It's because it's so late in the day and like no one's really traveling this late, really. And when you get off, even the city itself is pretty quiet. But there's a few things to note.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, ooh.
So, you arrive in the city of Mormar, which is the first city that you can arrive in that is on the Leylon line fault.
Yeah.
I got there in the end.
Yeah. It took a little bit. Anyway.
So something the most immediately noticeable about this city is there's not really buildings that you can see immediately. When you arrive here, this sort of surface level, it has varying levels. Like this cross sort of star in the middle is higher up than any of these other sections, and you can see like under it, like it's not a solid wall that separates the whole city. Like there's archways and such, but it's elevated, and the tree itself is probably the smallest you've seen yet. And it's still huge. It's still like an abnormally huge tree, but it's not the giant ones you've been watching.
It's not the one that was running throughout the entire city of Lamia.
Oh no, absolutely not. The most notable thing about the city is there's no buildings, there doesn't seem to be any like residential areas that you can see, but there's these 4 crystals, which you can see all 4 of them because they are massive, and you recognize them pretty much instantly as the 4 sort of similar crystals that you saw in Suneris.
Huh.
And they are they're slightly redder, like they're not the same, like exact same pink, and they are all carved. They don't have like the natural sort of prisms that the other ones did. These ones are like clearly created for the spaces that they are in, and they are all like floating in these large holes. And you can see, let me get this ruler and you can all look. These sort of swirling things are actually like huge ramps that lead to a layer of the city beneath. And from there, you can see that the actual beneath layer is where all of the buildings and like residential area is. Underground city. Another thing to note is it's difficult to see once you've gotten up close because of how dark it gets. However, when you were approaching from a distance, given that it's a desert, you can see pretty far. This city is surrounded by like ruined buildings. All of the there's actual like structures outside of the dome that sort of surround it, and they're clearly like abandoned and ancient and just worn by time and sand. But this is the first like ruins you've seen at all. And they stretch for quite a while. Like they're not just around the city, like they come out towards like for a good mile or so outwards.
Huh. Yo. It's really cool, but also I'm just thinking, set merits claustrophobia to a slow yes.
A slow roast.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alright. Just glowing things, just hanging out.
Yeah. They almost seem to like. Do you remember how I said there were like the 4 prongs in this coming down from the ceilings in the other domes that were like channeling the magic gathered from the roof?
Mm-hmm.
These ones almost seem to like replace those prongs with just like the giant, huge versions of them.
Yeah. Ley lines.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like because of how large they are and like their own glowing qualities, the city itself is well lit. Like there's nothing dark about it. Even like without electricity, for the most part, it's just sort of lit on the top layer.
Split.
So yeah, it's not terribly busy. It's nothing compared to like the other cities that are like so crowded during the days, but you know there's still people out. There's still it's not a ghost town by any means, and you find your way down the ramp led by Star, who has sort of recovered from her laying down and ignoring the crushing realities.
I feel bad. She was really nice to Reverence, and then Reverence did that.
Yeah. That's what Reverence does.
Who knows? I feel bad. Reverence probably doesn't.
It's fine. Star does not seem like angry or anything with you. Just
I don't think
tired.
Star gets angry. Right now, from where I'm standing, Star is just like a beacon of hope and joy.
We'll probably find out later. Anyway.
God, I hope we get to fight something with her.
Let's fuck up the crystals in this city!
Oh god!
Hell yeah, let me get a chunk of them too.
Literally, I was thinking about that. I had very faint, like, parts of my mind. I'm like, oh man, I hope these don't end up like the ones over in Minalta. I hope we don't witness the destruction of this one. And we have to, like, ride out with the Geo over at that. Is that a port? I hope it is.
How many cities can I make you guys run from?
That's,
I mean, a lot in like just kind of
yeah.
In quick
realistically.
succession.
There we go. There's your challenge. I was about to be like, it's not hard to make us run, depending.
I mean, if I can make you guys run from this one, we're on a streak of.
Oh,
No, it's
God, we're the fucking worst.
But anyway, you all head down the ramps towards the lower city, and it's much more. Some of the cities that you've been through so far, like some of them have been very organized, and some of them are a little more haphazard in their construction, and this one is probably among the more neater because there are very specifically like pillars built in to support the upper side of the city and like a strong support structure down here, and you can tell that all of the buildings have been like specifically placed so that there's enough room for everyone without like compromising any structure. But one of the most noticeable things as you head down here you see is in the very center of this underground city beneath a tree there is a massive building with this sort of like twisting spire that reaches up and actually touches like the top, and it might be part of the support system from what it looks like, but it also has like smaller arcane crystals sort of like slowly rotating around it.
Reverence is like, whoa. This is cool as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume all of us, but at least Merritt is, staring in awe of just, right. Huge ass cities, and they have different setups. This one's entirely different, once again.
Yeah, Noah's just kind of looking around and, well, kind of like all of us are, just in kind of awe. He's kind of like, wow, this is all very, very extravagant.
Arcane energy. Yeah, we try to find somewhere to stay.
Yeah. Again, you like it's not hard to find inns and stuff. The city actually, like as you're walking through the streets, seems to be sort of touristic. Like as you're going through, there's like little shops, and it's like, get your own arcane crystal, and it's like this tiny little thing, and it's
Ben
like
walks
all of
into-
these little.
I want to fucking buy one.
Oh my god, it's like the little gym places. Wait, I can see them.
I also can see them. I know, like, immediately what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, it's
I've been to Gatlinburg too many goddamn
it's just
times.
Gatlinburg!
Yeah.
Just Gatlinburg! Surprise! Welcome to my Gatlinburg puzzle.
Please don't do
Oh
this.
god, I can't escape even.
I want to buy a tourist crystal.
Oh my god.
What kind? It's sold in like. Some of them are just like, yes, here's a little souvenir, it's cute. And then some of them are like full-blown fake medicine. Like, if you buy this bracelet made out of pink something, you're not even sure if it's the real stone, really, but it's a stone. If you buy it, you'll get better bones. And it's like, what?
Okay,
God, it's just
somewhere in between those two extremes.
I just want a touristy one, like a little piece.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, it takes you... It doesn't take you time, actually, because you're walking through the streets for the inn. A lot of them are closed because it's night.
Oh.
Reasonable.
But you find one who's, like, about to close up, and you all run in and are like, can I get one? And I'll say, if you just want like a little shard of the crystal, it's like 1 gold. And it's like 2 inches long, maybe, and like it's like a splinter, but it's not that thin, but like that kind of. It's very small, and you get it in like a little velvet bag, and then you can get like bigger
It's just
chunks.
Gatlinburg.
It's just
It's
Gatlinburg.
just-
It's anywhere where you want to take up some crystal. There's gold mining over there.
Yeah,
Oh my
literally, I could just
God.
see the sign. Mind
having
your own
flashbacks.
gems. Oh my god.
No, yeah, there's like even there's some regular crystals and stuff. Like there's like here's a geodes and like that whole scene. But if you want like a bigger crystal, like there's one that's kind of, I guess like 2 maybe 3 inches in diameter, and that one gets a lot more pricey. It's like 50 to
It's just
100
the
depending.
mine here. It's just the mountain mall. Anyway, sorry.
I want that one.
Okay,
I'm gonna take just a shard.
all right. So you take off 1 gold and reverence.
Mhm.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
The
Whoops.
second option again was.
Rolling 20. I forgot the
Oh man! You just said D. You just said 20 to yes. Oh my god,
natural 20.
that's so good.
I rolled a 2.
You pay the 50 gold, and it's one of the smaller ones, but you know.
Hell yeah. Fuck.
What
I
did you
do
ask,
that.
I was so distracted by just seeing the "Mind Your Own Gems" sign in my head. What was the second option beyond the little?
There's a little one for 1, and then there's one that's like 3 inches in diameter. 50.
Yeah, America's one of those.
51?
Yeah.
Alright.
Also a D20.
Yeah.
I almost put /D.
Slash D.
Slash 20?
We're fucking up in similar but different ways.
Roll the D?
Team Virtue at our finest. That one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm, yours is also, like, pretty similar to Reverence's, pretty small.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Reverence places hers delicately in her bag next to the one from Sunaris that she stole.
Yeah, okay.
That's why she wanted it.
You're
She
just
has
gonna
one-
make one.
She has one from Sunaris, and now she wants one from. It's just
Hold
how
on
my
to this
bitch
for a little bit.
is.
Yeah, that's fine.
And there were like little, like, geo ones? Geodes?
There's tiny geodes in here.
Small geos. I want
Well, here's the
one.
thing. I said that because I kind of want to buy one and give it to Geo. Just because.
Oh my god! Please, yes, please, please, yes.
There are, there's small geodes, yeah.
Okay.
They're like 15 gold.
Okay. So what is that? 65? Oh god, math. Like I remembered, yes, I should probably lower my gold total, and then I realized, oh god, math. 2 minus 65. Thank you, Google. Alright.
Are there any other shiny things in here that look interesting?
I mean, it's all, like,
It's
tumbled
gem-
rocks and crystals and stuff.
But are any of them particularly?
That's not up for me to decide. That's
Like-
up for Reverence.
Are there any like super deep red ones?
Yes.
How much is it?
It's not a lot. They're small, like pebble size, and it's like 10 gold.
Will she get a velvet bag with them?
No.
Shit! Can I buy a velvet bag separately?
You ask
Oh my
at the
God.
counter.
Yeah, you just have to pay another 1 gold.
Okay, I want 3 of them. And the bag.
Okay.
That's what, 31?
Don't look at me.
No, I'm just. You said they were 10, right? For pebble size. Is that what you said?
Yes, that is what he said.
Okay. I'm just a simple man who likes rocks.
We bought our rocks. Success.
Congratulations, rocks have been bought.
This is where Siren is bleeding into reverence more than usual. So I'm just like, rocks.
Yeah,
God, I love rocks.
Noah's not really going spinning his gold on
I mean,
rocks.
In fairness, Merritt.
Touristy.
Yeah. Fairness, Merritt was just like, oh, an arcane, or, arcane gem, sure. Let's go ahead and. Why not? And then Geo, I must. Okay.
Merritt, you've got like special eyes, right?
Yes. What?
Can you look at this with your special eyes?
Are the rocks,
Alright. Merritt Eldridge sights.
Are they
Fucking
legit?
Turn your sights on. You've already bought them.
Yeah, I
You
know.
asked this before. Yeah, they're legit. There's like, it's a lot fainter with the really small shards, but it's still there.
Nice.
Yeah, they're good. They're
Did
fine.
you specialize?
The other rocks are just fucking normal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't expect anything from them. Just to be pretty. That's it.
What were you saying, Jess?
No, nothing.
Jess?
Buy a rock.
Hello?
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 Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay. I was like confused. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Cause of...
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
But yeah, so we've done the appropriate amount of touristing for the
Rocks
night.
have been built. Built?
Built.
Hello?
What?
Build your own rocks!
Oh my god.
Up
It's
here
gonna
in
take a while.
Chattanooga.
I wish I
Yeah. You buy your rocks and exit, and find your way to an inn and fucking take a sleep.
Take us fucking sleep, babes.
You fucking sleep, babes.
Back up. Did I use any of that shit? No.
Do I have anything that's we reset? Not really.
Does inspiration go away? When did I get inspiration and what for?
Is for running from the law.
Yeah, it was
Delta gave
DM
it to you.
inspiration, so it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Since it's
Mhm.
DM.
Excellent.
Unless you do something real bad and Delta's just like, no, I'll take that back.
No, that's
You've
mine
uninspired
now.
me. But yeah, you all get some sleep, get some fucking rest. Wake up in the morning, eat some beefest.
Hell yeah.
What would you like to do today? I will say, before anything happens, Star sort of gathers you all up and says, "Now, did you notice the spire in the center of the city?"
Yes, it's rather
Hard not to.
Yes, it is a school for magic.
Well, you just might have a place to start proper. Assuming we're meant to be let in this time.
I believe it's open to the public. She just kind of gives you a smile.
Star does bad things too sometimes.
Anything's open to the public if you think about it.
If you try hard enough.
If no one stops you, then
If no one
No one
stops
stops
you.
It's open to the public. Let this be a lesson to you at home.
Don't no.
All two that were vaguely interested and probably have given up by now.
God, with how shitty it was at the start, yeah.
God.
with how shitty it is now, yeah.
All right, well, it's been good.
I told you.
I guess we're done.
Before we even started,
Guess
man.
that's it.
It's time to go. We've done our best. It's just not very good. It's time to cut
It's
our
just
losses.
not good enough.
Not good enough.
I enjoy listening to our episodes when I'd fucking
That's because you're in them.
maybe so.
I mean, also same, but anyway.
Let's go to the magic school. Maybe I
Yes.
can learn magic.
Don't you know magic
Pin.
already?
More
Noah?
magic.
Noah studies
That's
magic and
It's time
becomes
for
a
you all
wizard.
to multi-class.
Haha.
Too
God,
bad
I
I don't want to multi-class into magic.
I just want to learn prestidigitation so bad. Just with all of my heart.
Isn't there, like, feats for that?
There are. I'm considering.
That's fair.
Benji's thinking.
Rick doesn't even want to multi-class into more magic either. Anyway, that's later. But yeah, so school. I was about to say back to school, but I don't think.
Oh, no.
I don't want to go back to school, please.
No, thank you.
Well, my thing is more like, how many of our characters have even been back to school? Merritt has never been to school.
School.
Reverend's-
Actually,
Had a terrible childhood.
We know, and I'm very sad about it.
Nor doesn't know if he's been to school.
Yeah.
Has Noah been to school?
That's basically it. It's down to Noah. Noah. It's
No.
also
Noah
been
went
like
to dragon school.
Penn's done druid studies.
That's
Druids. Okay.
It's absolutely
Do any
nothing.
of our characters know how to do math?
Mm.
I mean, I feel like Merritt knows
Basic
basic.
mathematics.
I feel like
Noah and Noah can both do math.
I was gonna say, I think Noah would have at least got schooling from, like, some basic shit from his dragon mom.
You got homeschooled from your dragon mom. You went to dragon homeschool.
Dragon
Aw.
homeschool.
yeah,
Nor you don't know,
Yeah.
but you just know things.
Shrugged.
the Ranger boys were just homeschooled by moms.
Yeah.
That's it.
God, I guess anything like Reverence like learned, she probably learned at the temple. So somebody there
So not a
fucking
lot.
taught her how to do math
Oh,
and how to read.
oh. Goodness.
How to be a person. Still not good at that one.
I'm not sure how many of these characters quite are. I mean, kind of, but anyway. So yeah, to school, which pretty much all of us have never actually been to. In an actual building and shit.
New adventure.
A new adventure.
Back to, not even back to college, to college! God.
To college, y'all fucking going to kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit.
God.
So yeah, everyone want to do it at school? Do it at school?
I mean, last time we separated, it wasn't good, so
Yes.
Yes.
Let's just
Just baby chain
baby
it.
chain this time.
Debatable. It was pretty good.
I mean, it
No,
was
it
excellent
did
and I
end up pretty
loved
good,
it, but like
but-
in terms of legality,
It was rough.
What the
pretty
That
questionable.
Let's please, for the love of everything, not immediately run from the police in this one.
Look, this
No
is a very
promises.
important city to us right now. Let's not fuck it up.
Listen,
Yeah.
Reverence is really nervous after what just happened, so she plans to behave herself. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. everyone baby chains it to the fucking middle of town. So, yeah, you all leave your inn, and the city is like awake again, and the streets are full, and it is tourist central. There's people from like that are clearly not from this continent, similar to you,
Aw.
and
Yeah.
like they're just kind of like walking around, and some of them have cameras and are like snapping pics.
Oh yeah, Reverence like yeah. Uh-huh.
Reverence is what?
See, camera.
Tourists sit up.
Mm-hmm.
Snap, snap, bitch.
No, not that one.
No, dick in. Public indecency is a crime.
We'll go to jail.
Camera though, out.
Camera out. Yeah, you get the sense that, like, while the other towns, like, as you went through them, there was sort of... The law enforcement seemed a lot more strict, to some extent. Like, you would see the police officers, whereas, like, you're walking through here, and it's very tourist-based.
Thank fucking God.
Like, there's a lot of, like, taverns and inns that have very gimmicky things to them. Like, oh yeah, it looks like this one's made out of crystal, but, like, as you get closer, it's like, this is painted on. And just, like, all sorts of little things like that. Like, there's these crystal shops everywhere. There's mind your own crystals.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Man, this is sounding really familiar for some reason.
You fucking live in
Just
Tennessee.
underground scout.
Is why.
If you've ever been to the South, it's just the pan for gold.
Yep.
It's
Why
just
are we
old-
like this?
Old Smoky Jim mine.
Sorry, Benji, that you can't relate.
Are you kidding? California? The Golden State?
I mean, yeah. Also, this is what I'm thinking. I'm not even sure if that's going to show right. That's what I see. It's a very small picture, but that's
Mind
it.
your own gemstones.
Mine your own gems in yellow and red. Just
There it is.
That's it.
that's
That
it.
is it.
That's it.
I'm thinking that, and then hold on.
Here we go.
Finding it now. Oh my god.
Here we fucking
Just like, hold
go.
on. I have to show you what I'm thinking.
God. Is there a Ripley's? Believe it or not. Is there a Ripley's? That's the other thing.
Oh my god, give me Ripley.
Yeah, it was a fucking fantasy rip.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I love that cursed place. Thank you, though.
There's like mirror mazes. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind.
There's that house that's upside down.
Wonderworks!
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's upside down, but it pretends to be gemstones.
There's a bunch of those fucking stores you walk into with like a million brochures and like deals.
Yeah?
Oh my god, I can see it. My grandma was caught in one of those, and my cousin and I had to wait for 3 hours. We were gonna go to Dollywood. Anyway.
Buddy.
My mom was already there. She was very sad.
Tragic backstory.
Oh no. I'm also giving Siren time because I want to know what she's gonna pull out from the Gallenberg ether.
Trying so fucking hard. Hold on.
Oh my god. There's people with fanny packs.
That's
Can I
me.
buy a fanny pack?
That's
Oh my god. I mean, that's just
There's
like
fucking
coin
Reverend would
purse.
not.
stores with the hats that say, "Yeah, I got fucking rocked in March."
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Oh
my
my
I do
God.
want one of those.
Oh
What are the hats?
25 gold.
What color is it?
They're all really bad colors.
Ooh.
Like
You're
navy
tempting
blue,
me so much.
military green, weird like ash gray,
Yeah, there's no fucking
black,
graphic
like off
design to them.
black.
They're just
No.
like someone fucking made this abomination,
Oh my god.
and now they're overpricing it.
I want it in real life.
What if there was like a music store anywhere around here? Like, what if there was a crystal kazoo?
Oh, you're.
That would be so litty.
Nor nuts.
No! Don't talk.
God, I'm so fucking close.
I'm just imagining now that we're like going through, we're getting caught in the touristy bits a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
A little bit.
You are in it.
We
I
are
mean,
in it.
I mean, Maris not as impressed as to like be like, I'm going to buy it, but this is a brand new experience for him. He's never been in a tourist town. Oh my god, my boy.
Oh, poor boy.
Oh man.
Your wallet's gonna hurt after this. Or more like coin sack.
Oh my
You
god,
know.
there's gonna be like
Your
fidget
sack's
rings.
gonna hurt.
Sack's gonna hurt.
God, okay. I cannot find the exact thing that I'm thinking of because I'm picturing a very specific thing that I'm pretty sure is from an aquarium. But like these fucking things in a bin with like a little
yes,
trailer
yes.
pouch, the wooden
Yeah.
looking
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
and you just
Mhm.
fucking shove
Yeah.
your hand in there.
Yeah.
The fucking that's
Yes,
that's
This is what I'm
that's
picturing.
Ripley's Aquarium in Gatlinburg.
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
the gift
you,
shop
KR.
in Ripley's
Yes.
Aquarium.
I know. I googled so many fucking variations of Tumbled Stone's gift shop.
You could have just like told me and I would have got it because I know. Oh my god.
Living in
Alright.
Tennessee is a very specific experience, and it's not a good one. I
It
don't think.
really is, actually.
I mean, you either
And I'm
go.
sure that can be said for most states, but like,
yeah.
It's either you go to Memphis, you go to Nashville, or you go to Gatlinburg. I lived close enough to just go to Gatlinburg. End of story.
I'm a
God. Anyway,
Gatlinburg bitch.
please,
Do we
save
make
us.
it to the college?
You need to stop.
Okay, I do want a hat though.
They're 25 gold.
Okay, I'll take that out of my. My money's depleting real fast.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that you already buy a lot of shit in general.
Does Nora get a
Noah's
hat
like
too?
traveled around a lot, so he's seen this before, which is why he's also just very protective of his
Yeah.
needs.
He's
He doesn't
just
like
a
stuff.
fucking hoarder of
Just
gold.
just a greedy bastard.
I mean, we've determined this. He's just a dragon.
He's just a dragon.
He's half
I
dragon,
mean,
but he's
dragon.
just a
Like-
dragon.
He's just a reasonable person who knows not to fucking buy this bullshit.
That too.
Reverence tries to put the hat on.
Oh
and horns get in the
no.
way,
No.
so she just hangs it off of one of her horns.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my god, can she double hat it?
That would mean I would have to buy two, and I'm not gonna do that.
But you could.
But you could. You could at least try it on.
But I mean, yeah, she does try it on and like strongly consider buying two hats.
Did you
But
take a picture with two hats on?
absolutely,
Good.
I really like the idea of you putting on two hats and then taking 5 minutes to set up your camera.
you know it. And then she doesn't buy one of the hats.
Anyway, God, we can't.
Do we make it to the college,
can't.
Delta? Delta, please.
Oh yeah,
This is
we were on our way to
Smart Stones
that.
all-
Oh yeah, we were doing something, huh?
This is Smart Stones all over again, which is a problem.
College.
Let's proceed.
You get to the college. College. We go to the college. It is like I said, a massive building. It's sort of castle-esque in certain parts, but the main like twisting spiral, it's made of a different material and it almost looks like metallic as it goes up into the roof. But it is literally like it looks like a screw almost. And the rest of it is kind of built around that. There's a couple of towers, but none of them go as high, and they all sort of end with a blunt surface. And the whole building is surrounded with like a gate, and but the gate is open as you approach it, and it's open from several sides. And like there's people that just go inside, and as you go in, you gather that it's also sort of touristy, not in like this is like it's an actual school, but it's like yes, tourists come in, so you can come to our school and like check it out, tell your friends. And
It's a marketing ploy.
yeah, there's tours and stuff, and like you kind of come in, and there are gatekeepers who do like kind of look you all over to make sure you're not gonna kill anyone.
I mean, we are all
Well,
packing heat.
they're gonna take your weapons, is what I'm leading to.
Merritt takes off the one knife and the quiver of arrows. Or actually, do they? If they don't reach for the arrows, he's not going to give.
No, they take your arrows.
Okay. He still has a secret knife.
I
Are-
mean,
Are they taking my darts?
Noah's fine with it because I mean yeah,
He's seen similar. He's like, this. All right.
and
Lilith
also
cannot
he's
come
half
here.
dragon.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh,
There
that's-
is sort of like a stable area that she can stay in,
Yeah.
but she cannot enter.
Okay. That's fine.
Before she's guided
Poor
over there,
baby.
Merritt like ruffles her and is like, "I'm so sorry," and then just
So are we just assuming all visible weapons are taken?
They
Like-
pat you down.
Oh, cool. I mean,
So
Penn
if
only has a
you-
quarterstaff, so it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Merritt's thing is in his boot, so that's
Oh,
your
and a
call.
sling, I guess.
They will make you empty your boots.
Oh my god!
So yeah, take that secret dagger out.
Goodbye, Cecil.
Yeah. Knowing Noah, like, they probably pull a couple off of him.
And the rest of them.
I mean, okay.
Hmm.
The thing is that Reverence is not going to let them take Krios. So I guess she stays outside with the bear.
Oh.
Well,
Okay. Well,
Okay.
it's not great, but also I'm glad you went with that and not I'm going to punch someone because I was very scared that might happen.
Yeah.
No.
Delta, I do very much need to know how they handle a bag of holding.
Oh.
I don't have any weapons in there.
Can I put Krios in the bag of holding?
They take your bag of holding.
Oh no.
It's gonna sit with Lilith because it's alive, and like
Please
They
be
don't-
kind to him.
they
Okay,
kind of
yeah.
pick it up like, oh, it's just another bag of holding, and then like the tongue comes out, and they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Okay, now
no.
Reverence definitely
That's
stays
a mood.
behind because she's fucking gotta watch over the bag of holding.
I gotta watch Hector.
It's not
mean, it's not like-
enough.
It's not like they're just like throwing your stuff in a room. Like it's very organized, and like you're gonna get it back.
That doesn't make her trust them anymore.
I mean, it's up to you.
Listen. Siren, she wants to give them the knife and go in.
Mhm.
Reference? Not gonna give them the knife.
That's fine.
I mean,
I hate it, but that's how it is.
Star gives over her giant morning star without a complaint. It takes 2 people to hold it.
oh my god.
Oh, she's strong.
And she also gives them several daggers and like a whip.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
And
Oh,
when
my
they get
gay
to
heart.
Thorn, he takes off his entire gauntlets
Oh.
just to reveal that his hands are all odd. And they're just like, oh, okay. They still take his gauntlets, though.
I don't know why they're bothering to take weapons when I'm gonna guess 3/4 of the people entering this building are magic users on any given day.
Magic users are very weak. Physically.
They are. We are generally squishy.
Reverend changes her minds and gives them Krios and goes in with her friends.
Yay.
You can put Krios in Hector if you want for...
She does that.
Okay.
It's more of like a public safety thing, and also of like, there are students actively here. Like, yes, magic is dangerous, and like you can protect yourself with it. But it's also best to not just let someone wander in with a sword.
Yeah.
Okay, we do it. Hector's gone.
Goodbye, Hector.
Goodbye, Hector.
Forever.
Peace.
Hector and Lilith are dead now. And we go in.
Never
Oh
mind.
no.
Don't say that.
Don't say that about Lilith.
I'm just.
Or Hector.
I just imagine like Hector is hung around Lilith's
Oh,
neck instead.
Oh my
like you know
God.
They put Hector in a
the
cage.
dogs with the
Well-
barrels around their neck?
yeah, the
Uh-huh.
Saint Bernards. That's what I'm seeing. You know.
I know.
Nor they do take your darts.
And my kazoos? Or no?
You can keep your kazoos.
They're
Nice.
kazoos.
My baby.
I like how I immediately just am I kazoos?
You get to keep your kazoos. But yeah, you give up all your weapons and enter the school. And this whole process takes a while, and like you're not the only ones doing like there's a line of people, several lines that are like being searched down, and like, do you have anything else? But you all make it through, kind of slowly because you're a big group. Excuse me, I'm burping. And you enter the school, and the main entrance is a huge door that leads into like this massive hall. And as you enter, it's a lot more orderly. Like there's the people who are like entering here to see what is up with the school, and then there's students. But the people who are like just kind of seeing what's up are being like corralled by these like tour guides essentially, who are like, hello, over here, no, come here, come on, all right, okay. And then like counting heads and like, okay, we have a big enough group, all right, who's ready for a tour, and like that kind of like. And you can tell by looking around at the other people that like they're probably here more for like to see if they want to go to this school.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you start a tour, you just kind of fall into a group easily enough and start walking through the campus, I guess. And it's... Imagine like the size of Hogwarts, but not as medieval.
Damn.
It's very large. You're led through like several like huge halls, and like they show you like, this is where students eat, and this is like the main hall, and here's the one that leads to all the stairs, and blah blah blah. And like for the most part it's not that exciting, but you do see like students just kind of like living and working here, and like you go through the hall and there's like a couple eating, and there's a couple working on some sort of experiment in a huge pot in the back, who are quickly like, a professor runs over and it's like, stop, no, and like puts out a fire. And
Go to this school.
you keep going, and like students kind of seem used to this sort of being watched atmosphere and don't really give you any notice. And you keep walking through like the campus, and you come to a very large library. That's like it's multi-floored, and the floors are around the edges, and then the center is open, and the tour guide kind of like goes through it pretty quickly, but you hear like someone sort of arguing, and it's as you're walking through this, and it's like much more. It's pretty loud, and it's how do I say this word? Let me make sure I don't fuck it up. Oh, Google doesn't know what I've typed.
That's always discouraging.
That's always a fun one. It's an Aarakocra.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, Birdman.
the Birdman.
Okay. You could have just said that.
Listen, I wanted to say the word of the race. An Aarakocra is arguing and with the professor, and they're sort of like getting louder and louder, and you like kind of hear in, and it's about the way that something is being taught before like the professor just kind of goes enough and like just kind of storms off, and the Aarakocra is like clearly very upset with this and just kind of goes and just joins in the crowd behind you, just like steaming. And you continue on.
They squawked.
And
Sorry, anyway.
yeah. They are like a blue macaw.
Oh.
And yeah, you continue through the building, and at several points there's like, here is the schools we teach, and here are the types of magic we teach, and it's like, is there any questions or anything? And for the most part, you stay kind of quiet, because like as they go from room to room, like, is there questions about this? It seems more like specialized, and like, this is what you want. And like people are asking like, what are the classes like? And what's this? What's it like living on the campus? Like that kind of stuff. Before eventually you go all the way through the whole campus, and you end up in. It's another like big hall, and it's sort of like a meeting place, I guess. Like there's several larger hallways that lead off of it into different directions, and it's very busy, both from like the ending of other tour guides and like just like a general student body. And the tour guide sort of like leads you all in here and gestures and says, there is our dean, of course, and if you have any other questions, just please direct them to the dean. And they gesture up to this this like olden looking woman who is like standing on top of the steps and is just surrounded by a crowd of people. And they're just like
questions.
Of course, there's other staff members around, and like they kind of gesture to a few other professors who have much much smaller crowds. And feel free to like explore the campus at your own leisure, look around, have a good time, and enjoy yourself. And the group kind of disbands. And yeah, what would you like to do?
I'd start to ask one of the teachers about they're on, but I don't know which specific class.
Just go ask the fucking dean.
School.
Push your way through the crowd. Reverence will help if necessary.
Well, that is always an option. Alright, could try for that if anyone wants to ask anyone else about anything, by all means, but yeah, and then, yeah, go ask. Team Richard goes to ask the dean.
Social anxiety, but
Oh, mood, bud.
Yeah.
I feel like I should go talk to their Kokra.
They are still. They seem to be like just following who's ever in front of them, and like have their like arms crossed and looking down, and just kind of pissed. And they're following you at this point, but they're not really paying attention.
Hey, but are you okay?
And then look up. I'm fine.
No.
Did you just say no?
It doesn't seem that way. Look.
No, Jesus.
Power move. No,
Please proceed.
not.
Look.
That was
Sorry,
so
if that
funny.
came off kind of rude. I'm Noah. Nice to meet you. Talk to me. What's wrong? I heard you talk to that teacher about
Talk to me, baby.
the way they were teaching. You seemed very passionate about it. And they just kind of, I don't know, blew you off. What's going
What
on?
is happening here?
Concerned third party.
Yeah, just a very concerned individual that cares about others around me, even total strangers. What
I'm
might be your
good.
name? No? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I guess? And have a nice day. I guess I'll fuck off.
Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Was Reverend still standing nearby to witness this?
No, I imagine you and
Damn
Merritt
it.
were fucking beelining for the place.
I mean, she was just gonna shove him and say, "Good fucking job," but, you know.
God, you can't just say
Well.
no.
They don't leave either. Like they're just like, what the fuck was that? But they're not
Noah's
like, I have
also
somewhere else to
like,
go.
what the fuck was that?
Oh no.
But more internally, like, what the fuck?
Why did I do that?
I was just trying to care.
This is what I get for caring, I guess.
God.
God, isn't that a mood?
It sure fucking is, buddy.
So yeah, that happens. Mary, do you go and shove everyone out of the way to get to the dean?
As they're
mean-
approaching, Reverence is looking at Merritt like, "Am I gonna shove them? What do you want? I'll push them if you want me to."
I rather wish we wouldn't have to, but just
I guess we'll just fucking stand here then, huh?
does it like thin at all, or is it just like every time?
How long do you
We're-
stand there?
Give it 10 minutes.
Reverence gets sick of it at 5
Okay.
and puts Merritt in front of her and shoves them both through the crowd.
Yeah, this is
Use
what I was
your
imagining.
shield! Yeah.
Yeah, you just like most of these people they're young, like freshly adults. And like you're just like, excuse me, move it! Get out of the way, loser!
She literally says that at least twice.
As he's used as a shield, Merritt just like kind of hides his face with his hand. He just lets it happen. Just keeps walking in front of her, but it's just like, all right, don't mind this.
Yeah, you You get pushed to the front of the crowd, and like pretty much everyone goes, "Hey, what the fuck, buddy?" And you get the dean's attention very easily, who kind of like looks at you like surprised before like trying to remain calm and like collect and like, "Can I help you?"
Reverence just uses both fingers to point at Merritt from behind him.
Or just goes, I just have more of a possibly quick question. I'm not exactly here to enroll. I was wondering if you had ever had a student or a researcher that visited named Alaron Brightwood.
I should also, I guess, mention that like there is kind of a hush because you have like shoved everyone aside to do this. So like you are very much the center of attention of the entire room.
Ooh.
Merritt doesn't say it that loud for the entire room, but it echoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like
He says
they
it in a
can't
normal
hear you as
rushed
much,
voice.
but it's still like, what's
Yeah.
going on over there?
Yeah.
Reverence is mostly just trying to pretend she's not the person who stole a camera yesterday.
Still. She's holding her own hat over her face, just holding it because she can't.
I know, she's
wear
just
it.
standing there super normally, but she's like, there's a lot of people looking at me.
The dean sort of looks at you surprised for a few moments before kind of like laughing a little, like not meanly, just kind of like amused. And she looks at you and just goes, Brightwood?
Yes.
Hello, yes, I do believe he did teach here.
He's a teacher here.
Yes.
How long ago? What did he teach?
It was about, and she, like, starts looking in the distance, and, before, sort of, like, 20-something, more than 20, and, Noah, you're still, like, cursing yourself for speaking to this fucking Eric Hooker like this.
He would have had that quick thought, but at this point, he's just kind of just moved past it. But while he's walking, are they still following him?
They have not moved from your side.
He's going to start question. Can visitors just buy meals at the cafeteria, or
Are you asking them this?
no?
He's just
Like,
trying to discern.
notice through the tour
Mm.
is
Are there
the
snacks?
option. Are there
Or is
snacks?
it just like, you know,
You could go to the cafeteria and get some food, but there's not, like, you're not in the cafeteria right now.
No, but he would be heading towards there if he could.
Yeah.
Huggy.
he's got a munch.
That's fine. Yeah, you leave. Derek Hooker does stay behind then, and what you notice, I guess, Merritt, is the dean is speaking, and then you hear a voice go, "I know him!" And you turn around, and it's Eric Okra, who is
Shit.
like picked their head up and has been piqued by this conversation, sort of on the edge of the crowd, and the dean sort of looks over in surprise, and then, yes, Peric will be able to help you more. I'm so sorry, I'm very, very busy, but there is plenty of resources around. I'm sure you can find more information on him. Why is it you're looking for him?
I had met him once, and he had gone missing for a time. I was trying to find his whereabouts, but
Reverence has already turned and went over to the bird.
yeah.
Yeah, as this kind of happens, Noah just kind of turns
No one's
around.
in the fucking cafeteria.
I
He's-
know,
He's
but-
gone.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't the Aarakocra like walking with him? Wouldn't Noah have
No, if you
noticed
start
him?
leaving, the Aarakocra stays.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said stayed by him for some reason. Okay.
And they were just by you, and then like as you left, they stayed.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah.
Oh God. My Discord keeps going out very briefly for a few seconds, and I can hear it. And so I was just like, oh, please hold.
It's
But
rough.
Merritt just continues. It's just like this alone is very good information to have. Thank you. I will go see them. Okay, you all can ask your questions now. Goodbye. And proceeds.
And almost instantly they do resume, and the dean is like, well, one at a time.
Bless her. God. So yeah, Merritt reproaches them, and because you know him.
Yes, he was my professor.
Good. Cool. Have you any idea where he'd gone? After
I
and he'd said anything. My name's Merritt. I'd known him some time ago.
hold on. Here's their icon.
Zoom!
Vaccine.
Enhance.
Good.
A
love
lip
you.
ring on a beak. It's cool.
Enhance. Work, please. Oh my god, you're cool as fuck. You have a lip ring on your beak. That must hurt like shit.
Oh.
That's so badass.
I love them. So yeah.
Yeah, they're like, well, I did know him, yes. I believe he was researching the ley lines, which is why he was here, but then he got stuck here for something, I don't know, he was a weird man, but, I did like him, we were close.
Close.
And don't like that, you nasty man.
No! No! I haven't met
Ugly laugh.
anyone who was a friend of his.
Robertsu has not introduced herself and is just kind of standing there, just ugly laughs.
Just goes, no. I just hadn't met a friend of his. No.
Robert's just goes, you nasty man.
Just rolls his eyes on Reverend's left.
You haven't met a friend of his. That's fine. He kept to himself.
I'm starting to get that idea. He didn't, did he ever mention, family or anything? I know he has family somewhere in Tanum, but I don't know much about them.
Family. It's been a while. Is he okay?
Well, that's just the thing. I don't know.
I
haven't seen
see. That is concerning because he has been. I have been worried about him too.
I'd heard word of him being around Minalta and Cineris, but what I'd heard there was he had an interest here in Sekko, so
Well, I don't know his entire backstory, but I know he came from Tandem, and he learned there, and he came here for the ley lines because of the way the cities are set. You know, this one's on the thing.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand it, but he loved them. God, did he? I don't know about his family, but he came here. He was here for a while. I've learned all of my college with him.
You did.
Yes, I'm a professor here now.
It's very nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. And they shake your hand.
Okay. Feathers.
Reverence
Yes.
is still just kind of here.
This is fine. You're the emotional support. This is a lot.
He was a bit of an not many people when I was his student. It was a small class.
Yeah?
He was a bit of a strange man.
That doesn't surprise me very much.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know your relation to him, but he was kind. I liked him. Like I said, like we were friends. I've learned a lot from him. I would say closer family than most. But he has been gone for a while, and I've been starting to get worried because he hasn't answered my letters, and I keep sending them, and I don't know where they're going.
Where do you send them to that you then don't know?
Well, I kind of just put them in the mailbox and hope for the best.
Awesome. Mailbox. God.
The mailbox is just a magical box that just sends mail exactly where you need
Oh
it.
god,
That's
you're
exactly how
a
it works.
professor. Oh, and you're a professor. Oh.
I mean, knowledge where, specific. There's different knowledges. Anyway,
The knowledge of mailboxes
I
and
mean,
the postal system.
I realize that's like the only question Merrick can ask because he knows very little about the mail service as well. Anyway, but Merrick goes, so what exactly did he teach, or is it just everything in general for every professor, or?
Well, I wasn't here when he started teaching, but supposedly he was a sort of general teacher, and then he got this sort of like obsession with the fey creatures, and he just very much delved into that one.
Reverend's eyebrows go up.
Yeah, obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he says the word "fae" and obsession, Reverend's eyebrows go up, and she goes, and she's like looking at Merritt.
Merritt does not react very professionally.
But I do. He wasn't. I do believe that was why he had such an interest in the ley lines as well.
My Discord went out for most of that.
They said that is probably why he had such an interest in the ley lines as well.
Yeah. Merritt nods and goes, that does make a good deal of sense. I'd known him because I essentially lived near one. I'd been there researching. I suppose that I didn't pay quite enough attention.
Oh, so you. What did you find him?
Recently, no. This was years and years back.
Ah.
I had found an enchanted book that you could say a person's name and you would see the image of them. and he did still seem alive, but I know not where.
Well, that's good, because I was beginning to worry that he was dead, and I didn't know his family to call, like, a funeral, or what exactly humans do for funerals.
Rivers loves this guy.
This one's good. But, yeah. Because, yeah, I'm from Tenum, but I didn't know he had also been from Tenum, so when I return, I hope to find the rest of the Brightwoods. But until then, I just wanted to see his connections to Sekko, and lo and behold.
You're not, like, hunting him, are you? This is
No.
beginning to sound like maybe I have just done something very bad, and I don't want to be in trouble,
No.
and he was a very good friend, and I really don't want you
No.
hurting him or his family, so,
Listen.
like, this is just a very...
Please.
No, I don't want
Mirror, like, holds his hands, like, over the beak, and goes, for the sake of your deep concerns, though I'm not sure of sharing this publicly, but I'm his son. And Merritt, drops his hand. And he did say it, like, a little more hushed, but...
Why are we whispering?
Because I don't know what it's going to mean to be Eleron's son.
I mean, he was... I don't think it'll mean very much.
Oof.
Still,
Buddy.
Oh, buddy.
at least maybe not on a professional level,
I'm glad to know that you're not trying to kill him, though. Maybe actually, hold on. Are you?
No,
As his son?
no,
Reverend shrugs
I'm really not.
from behind Merritt.
Sorry, I just from behind him, he doesn't notice, but I like to imagine he just looks over at her still. That's just
She's like slightly behind and I don't know, to the right or left or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
of Merritt.
I'm not. No, and Merritt digs out the chess piece and goes, "This was the last thing I had taken from him. I took the chess. I made a game of it. Every day he would come back, I would return it. He'd teach me chess. But he never came back one day."
That sounds about right.
About right.
He did just sort of leave. I mean, he did tell me he was leaving, but then again, my letters don't go anywhere. I don't. I heard nothing from him for years. His son, I don't even know he has a damn fucking family, and he's got a son. I
Yes,
worked
say
with
it
that man
louder.
for 15
Please don't.
years. I don't even know he has a son. What are we? I thought I know him.
Here
Merritt
it
is
goes.
having an amazing time.
Where it goes. In fairness, for at least the first little bit of my life, he didn't know either.
Oh my god. They just kind of put a hand over their beak.
Thus, what I mean by I don't know what it means to be his son.
Did he have a wife? Are you an illegitimate child of his?
I am that one, yes. I am a bastard.
Scan-
Sure are, Merritt.
Scandalous.
My mother's not really the marrying type anyway, but
I don't believe he had anyone else, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, if nothing else, I'll try and find out.
I'm sorry, he sounds like
Anyway.
a shitty father.
My Discord broke again, but I just heard shitty father. I just laughed, like, as Mary's just like, well, not father of the year, no.
No, absolute. Maybe not even father of the decade.
Definitely not that, because it's probably been definitely that long since I've seen him.
That's. How old are you? I cannot.
Let's not get into that.
Okay, that's fine. Well, if he's alive, I mean, I've been. Would you like assistance?
If you wouldn't mind.
I mean, I would like to find him.
Whatever
Join the party.
assistance
Meet the
you
rest of our
give.
friends.
Right, so we're... Mary sort of like looks around for everyone else and is just scattered.
Pen and Nora are just standing there 5 feet to the left.
Yeah.
Gone. Star is kind of like wandering around, like probably asking questions with the students, and Thorn is just like there.
Alongside her, like a bodyguard by this point.
Yeah.
Mary, like, waves to get Star's attention, but just, like, doesn't call her over, just, like, shows her and then sort of gestures for Pin and Nora to come along.
Star has her back to you, but Thorn sees it and just kind of grabs Star by the waist, picks her up, and starts walking over.
Oh my god.
And she's like, oh!
As he does that, Barrett just face palms.
Reverend's grins at Bird.
Yeah, Mary, like, looks to Peric and goes, I didn't come alone, and I didn't intend to gather us all up, seeing as Star was busy, but that's fine. But, yeah, whatever assistance you can give, whatever we can do to help find him.
Well, I don't know how useful my magic will be towards finding him, because I'm not good at that kind of magic. I'm more of, explodey?
That's
Reverend
fair.
looks really excited.
But, I mean, I would like to find, he was a close friend, and, that kind of, he was a weird one, but I liked him. And I didn't have the same interest in him at all. But I went to his classes because he was very strange and he talked a lot and he was nice. And also he seemed kind of sad because there was like 3 people in his classes and I was one of them.
Oh, that is quite sad.
It's quite sad, and that I think maybe was part of the reason why he left and why I wrote letters, because I was like, I'm sorry that I wasn't enough for your class.
Oh dear. Well, we've at least been trying to go around other colleges of magic, trying to see if they've, had heard of the scholar, because that's what I had known of him. If there's anywhere else to point us in that direction, or if, I don't know, do you know anyone else that's a professor beyond the city, beyond Secco? You could inquire to them, maybe.
Well, the last I heard of him, he was an Enid. And then he just kind of went quiet. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't been teaching long, and most of the people here don't like me.
What?
I know, right?
I like you a lot. You're very fun.
Wonderful, dear.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I've been very lonely lately.
Well, now you're
Everyone's-
friends with us, so
Everyone's been very mean. They don't like. I blow things up and then they get mad, even though I clean them all the time. I'm spending so much time cleaning up the explosions.
New party member acquired.
I would like to see a demonstration.
I
Of the
cannot
explosions.
do that. There are too many students here.
I
This
didn't
is
mean
not-
in here.
I think we
Okay,
have a
thank
great
God.
deal of students
I am stupid and reckless, but
relatively
not
popular.
that stupid and reckless. Hello, my name is Reverence, by the way.
Hello, my name is Perek.
It's lovely to meet you.
Yes.
God, just feeling inside that Noah's gonna have this really shitty first impression.
Yeah, this is good. This is gonna be real fun.
Oh, that'll be good.
Wait, what's- Stars checked over Merritt's. It's like, well,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
some point in this conversation, Thorn just kind of showed up and put Star down, and she was like, "Oh, hello. Oh, okay."
I was just gesturing to let you know we were probably moving, but then Thorn just went.
Oh, I didn't see you. I'm sorry, Thorn. Please don't pick me up again. He
Oh.
shrugs.
Star, Thorn, this is Beric, a professor here, who had known Eleron. Beric, has been our guides in Sekko, Star, and Thorn.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And started. So, hello. She just like looks at you. What's going on? Just like mouths it.
We made a new friend.
I see. Okay, cool. I'm Star. You know this. I'm sorry. I'm a little disorientated. It's nice to meet you. I'm okay. And she just kind of steps back, shuts up. And Parrot kind of gives him a look before looking back at you like, okay.
Merritt sort of loosely shrugs and goes, if nothing else, even if it's not your expertise, Star has some great amount of skill in divination, but we haven't put it quite to use yet.
Why?
Well, we were earlier, but we got rather distracted and ended up taking the train to here in Warmar.
Make a deception check?
I mean, he's being vague, but
Reverence is grimacing.
I love how charisma is Merritt's highest stat, and he rolls low in it every.
No, sweet Merritt. Carrick just squints at you but says nothing about it.
No, Merritt rolls good when doing charisma against plants, man.
Yes, that's the one time.
In
The
the
one.
grass. You had that grass, man.
Like, hello, please. All right. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
God. What
Well, I would be happy to help you find Eleodon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We do have one of ours missing. That's a little concerning.
He's very hard to miss. Quite tall.
Long
hair.
white hair.
Really, really tall.
A coat usually.
He
Just
also
let the
usually
train
has
go
a
by.
bear around, but we
The
have to leave
morning
her outside.
train is really loud in Mormar.
Choo choo, the sound of my death.
Tarek just kind of slowly squints.
What?
Here, let me call him. Reverence pulls out the smart stone. Dials up Noah.
Ring, ring, bench.
He picks it up.
Hey, bitch!
Yes.
Bitch.
Hey, bitch.
What's up, bitch?
What's
Don't
up,
call me
bitch?
that
Doing?
ever again. Where are you?
Getting food in the cafeteria.
Where is that? I didn't pay
We
attention at
had-
all during the tour.
Oh my god.
Where is he?
Where are you? I'm finishing up. I can come
We're
meet
still
you.
in that room. What did you get to eat? Bring me some.
What? you you got that lunch money?
Can you not just do a favor?
No, I'll just get you some. Chill the fuck out. I'll be there soon.
Okay. We'll be here. We made a new friend.
Okay. Bye.
Reverend hangs up. He's on his way.
All right.
He's bringing me a snack.
Once he does get here, we perhaps should move before the next tour possibly runs us over on the way to the dean.
I got one question. Are there cookies in this cafeteria?
Absolutely, yes.
He isn't really going to worry about getting any more food. He's just going to get some cookies for the group.
Oh, thank
Alright.
God.
Oh.
A friend.
A true ally.
And he comes out with cookies. What should I deduct for that?
Like 2 gold for the whole food.
Yeah. And he is getting one for the extra party.
For the new friend.
Yeah. Since, you know, yeah.
Who might have had their fill of cookies by this point in their life.
Yeah.
Of cafeteria cookies.
But, you know.
God.
Before
Go ahead.
before Noah even comes back, Parrot goes, "Well, that is cool. I guess I'm going to go quit from my job."
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So,
So just give me a minute, I guess.
well,
Can you not just
Because-
take a vacation for an indeterminate, yet to be determined amount of time?
I'm pretty sure that's called quitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I know, Jess kept saying it, but are we actually getting a party member?
Oh no, this is a setup for an extra party member if I've ever seen one.
There's not nothing. Now we have a bird.
I saw that coming from a fucking mile away since
Oh, yeah,
the
for
fucking
sure.
conversation in the hallway.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if you don't want, they don't have to be with you forever. Straight up, they'll do whatever they want.
I mean, I like this bird, so
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no, this
well,
is wonderful. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I've seen it coming.
as Peric says this, Peric goes,
That's why Noah tried to talk.
Which is set up for a wonderful thing. I'm so glad you did that.
Oh boy.
Merritt says, well, I wasn't expecting you to, but if that's what you're going for, then I won't stop you.
I mean, can you tell me how soon we'll be back?
We don't even know how long we're gonna be here.
Peric, in a moment of absolute honesty, I haven't even been sure when we're going to get back home. So,
So I'm gonna go quit my job. I'll be back in a few. No, I'm gonna miss money. They just start walking
earlier,
away.
so
We got plenty of that. Don't worry. I know
Not
Noah's not
really.
there yet, but you know.
I mean, that's you.
Yeah,
That's a you kind of thing.
That's a you problem.
but Noah
Maybe
is
so.
fine with sharing with friends. He just doesn't like spending it on shit.
What's the average annual salary for a teacher?
Oh my god.
Oof.
In this fantasy world.
I like to imagine Ben just asking as Peric leaves.
gonna make me look up. High school teachers is for 58,000.
So what's that in gold?
58,000.
Hmm.
No, it would be like, I guess 5,800.
Oh, I can just pay them for a year.
Yeah.
Here you go.
mean,
Here's
yeah,
your
American
salary.
We could go halvesies and just.
Yeah, Noah still has. Well, no, that's sitting in his room because he's a fucking just.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, did he just leave his
Didn't
money
bring his
there?
money.
He left
He left it
10,000 at home, and he brought like. Or he's kept some on him. Is what I'm saying. He kept like
Yeah, but you
400
left.
platinum and some gold. Just something like that, and now we're down to 242 platinum and 145 gold.
Oh my god! Just
But yeah, there's just 10,000 just sitting in his room.
I like to think
in the
of like
hotel.
just Margaret just opened the door and is like, close.
Please say there's a lock that she can lock for Noah's sake. Oh,
Now, I feel like Noah would invest in a lock if he could.
It's just a sign on the door that says "Don't fucking come in here."
Don't come in here, I'm naked.
I mean, at this point, we've claimed our rooms. So do we have little
signs.
signs?
Actually, no. Noah would put a sign up saying, "Do not come in here, beware," and it would have a really shitty drawn on Lilith.
Oh
That's really good.
Oh,
Did you say we
good.
do have them?
Do
Little
what?
signs.
I mean, that's up to you guys. I
Okay,
know,
we're-
like,
I
at
mean-
least Noah said he decorated his.
Yeah,
I mean,
he spruced it up a bit.
I mean, yeah, Reverence for sure put a little sign. She wrote her name in Infernal. Though.
Mary usually just
Which
like.
is not very useful.
Yeah, not useful at all, but you know.
But it shows that that room has been claimed.
Does it?
Maybe. She wrote Reverence underneath it in much smaller letters. It looks awful.
Mary just took all his stuff and just claims whatever room. When he's there, he just puts like a little like flower bracelet around the handle. Just that's it. Oh my god.
So, yeah, Peric goes to the dean and starts
Eric
talking.
joins the party.
And, Noah, you
Single
come
mom.
back.
With cookies.
Cookies.
Cookies in tow.
He passes out the cookies to everybody.
Thank you. Lunch.
Reverence looks very pleased.
And he holds up the extra cookie like, didn't you say there was somebody else?
Yeah, they went to quit their job.
Huh?
They're going to
Look at
help
that.
us look for a Laron, but
But they're just quitting the...
they're
yeah, they work
professor
here,
here.
but not anymore.
we
Okay.
can't guarantee them when they'll be back. So
I mean, I guess. This happened over the span of, like, what? What was it? How long was I in the cafeteria?
Like 10
15,
minutes.
20 minutes?
10, 15
most.
minutes.
We're really good at making friends.
I guess.
we speak
I sure aren't, because, man,
sure-
I had a rough time earlier.
Peric starts coming back.
Yeah.
He's kind of, like, just facing everybody else talking to them. Would he just passively notice?
You know, Peric's walking in the general direction of you.
He looks towards the direction and back at Reverence and Merit and goes in between them real quick.
Yeah.
Please tell me that's not...
Reverence turns and
Yes.
looks. Yeah,
It is the bird.
It's the bird with the lip ring. Really cool. Lip? Beak? Beak ring.
Beak ring.
Yeah. That's fine.
We just see the hope drain out from Noah's face.
He just walks up with a cookie in hand. Cookie?
Oh my god!
This is like the fucking lowest point in Noah's.
Noah's existence.
Peric just kind of looks at you for a moment, and then looks at the cookie and looks back at you.
It's a peace offering.
Yeah, I thought it would be you, and takes the cookie and just eats it.
Did
No,
something
go-
happen between you two?
Just
No!
reverence.
No?
Just chill.
Reverence is grinning.
Noah goes. Look, I'm sorry about today. Let's act like that just never happened. My name is Noah. Nice to meet you.
It's
What
a
might
pleasure
be
to
your
meet you. I've never seen you before. They shake your
name?
hand.
I know, right? What might be your name?
Peric.
Nice to meet you, Peric. He shakes the hand. And
Again?
he- What?
Well,
Oh, I didn't say I shook their hand the first
Oh,
time.
okay.
but
you accept it.
I accept the handshake, yeah. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And he just nods and unwraps his cookie and walks off to the group. And
Reverence
noms.
smiles joyously at Noah's suffering.
His cookie hand, you see a middle finger come up out of that cookie hand while he's eating it, looking dead at you.
Reverence just keeps grinning.
One brow raised.
God, I just remembered I put that down. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you said, Kvar.
I have no idea what you said either.
At one point when we were like on the ship or whatever, Noah had raised an eyebrow and Reverence or someone was like, put that down, and he did, and then the other one raised.
We bringing it back.
Oh, good.
Put that eyebrow back down right now.
Hold on, I don't know if I ever showed this, but this is how I remember he has gold in his room.
Huh?
So you have gold in your room.
No, no. I wish. If it would load, there we go. The shitty picture.
Bonds! Don't forget! That's your bond!
Jackass.
Yep.
I think that your ideals are also Lilith.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Your ideal is the healthiest Lilith.
The healthiest Lilith.
Lilith at full health is my ideal.
Oh my god. Very good. But, yeah. Alright. With that done, I assume you might need to collect some things, Peric. If you're
A little.
going on with this entirely. Yeah.
Yes. It won't take long.
Alright.
Let's get your shit and blow this popsicle stand.
Okay.
Alright. We don't need to get into this fight, but popsicles exist? I guess. Anyway. Merritt's never seen one or had one, so he has no fucking clue. Anyway.
Trevor just had a popsicle. I'm making this decision right the fuck now. Popsicles are there.
Here's the thing. Are popsicles in the cafeteria?
Better be.
Yeah.
Noah like looks over to Reverence when like mouthful of cookie goes, there were popsicles in the
I hate
cafeteria.
Take me there.
Let's go. He leads the Reverend.
We'll meet you guys out front.
All right.
Yes,
We're
I
gonna get
will
some
go.
popsicle.
I will go collect my things and meet you in the front.
Do you want a popsicle?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Does
Rivers is just going.
anybody want a popsicle?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Noah raises his hand.
No, come along.
Okay. He follows.
Alright, so
Let's get jiggy with his popsicle train.
Go out to the front, I assume.
Yeah. Parrot disappears into the school. And yeah, you get your popsicles.
What flavors are available?
It's only cherry.
That's fine.
That is
That's
fine.
perfect. That's Rivers' favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointing.
Rivers likes things that
I
are
would
red.
honestly prefer grape, but you know, beggars can't be choosers.
It's true.
Nor, same boat. Not Merritt and Nor. KR and Nor. And here for Jerry. Anyway.
Noah's. I can't believe I'm doing this. Noah's gonna get an extra popsicle,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
and he's gonna take it to Thorn.
oh
Oh.
Okay.
God.
You have to take it all the way outside because Thorn went with Merritt and left.
Noah keeps it cool with his breath. Like,
Less
okay,
than ideal.
okay, wait, these aren't like packaged and shit. For some reason, I was thinking packaged popsicles. I don't know why.
Yeah. We're not that
Ah.
advanced, probably.
Not that advanced. He doesn't have ice stuff that comes out of his hands, so like.
That's it.
Wait, no, I did not mean to press that. No, okay. I forgot what frostbite even does. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna take it outside, and it might be a little bit melted.
Yeah, you meet up with them. It's not like a long wait. It's like 5 minutes maybe before you meet up with them again with your popsicle. And, yeah, you offer it to Thorn, who just kind of stares at it.
Rivers takes it.
Okay.
She kind of tips it at Thorn and like, you sure you don't want this?
I don't know what that is.
It's a popsicle.
I don't know what that is.
It's
She
an
holds it
icy
out.
treat.
Put it, eat it.
He's speaking in Infernal.
She's speaking
Oh.
in Infernal back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eat it. It's good. Look, she
Noah's
licks
just
her own.
looking kind of confused at all this grumbling.
He takes it and kind of like puts it, all of it, in his mouth.
Okay, just a little at a time. You don't.
He
that's
does not
fine.
take it out.
Oh my god.
I mean, if that's how you want to do things, then you can live your life that way, Thorn. Do you like it?
Mm. And he just walks away.
Reverence looks so happy, and she just turns to Star, and she goes, "He talks to me."
Yeah.
She's like, ah. Ah.
Noah witnessing this just, I guess, kind of grumbling, and then he just kind of walks off with the whole popsicle in his mouth. He kind of shrugs and just goes, well, I guess he liked it.
The thing is, it's not really grumbling.
Or
It's kind of
whatever.
guttural growls and like
Yeah,
It's a
Horrific.
coherent language. It's just so
yeah,
terrifying.
exactly.
yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like somebody's not good at doing screamo.
That's what I figure when I say grumbling, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, someone really bad at Scream. That sounds about right. But yeah, he's just kind of like, well, I guess he liked it. Thanks, Revens.
Rivers just looks at Noah and goes, he talks to me.
That's good. It seems you and Star are the only ones. That's probably because I think maybe he only speaks in Inferno?
He does not. No, he speaks common.
He does? Never
Mhm.
heard it.
Well, you've barely heard him speak at all, so...
Yeah. Well, good on you, Reverence. You just kind of goes off.
Reverend eats her popsicle.
We wait for the bird.
Yeah, you wait like 10, 15 minutes maybe before Parrot comes out, and they only really have like one bag and like a bedroll rolled up on it, and they're just like, "Alright, I'm ready to go."
Alright.
God, they must have really hated their job to just up and leave with
Just,
strangers after 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You could ask.
I mean, Ken was 5 feet away.
Yeah, Noah's kind of concerned about it, and he might ask about it later.
No, Reverend is gonna ask
But-
right now.
Ah, okay.
Someone's going to.
So... Listen, I like you a lot, but you don't know us at all?
What is your point?
What are you doing? Are you okay?
Why would they not be okay?
I'm just... Like, we could... We could be bad people.
I could kill you.
I could kill you.
Let's not get into this contest.
Things.
Yeah, but there's like 6 of us. 7?
I am aware.
Holy shit.
That's...
Listen,
That's-
they didn't like me here because I explode things, and I get in fights because of the explosions, and they just don't like it because it's loud and it makes too much noise, and there's damage. It's an old building, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to fight with them anymore, and I want to see where I later on it. I want him to not be dead. I'm tired of writing letters. I don't have anywhere else to be.
Can we all hear this
we go.
conversation going?
Yeah, this is in the
Yeah.
middle of like
Okay.
fucking square.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're...
That, no, it just kind of goes, that does sound reasonable. Wait, you knew Alera?
Oh my god.
Oh, right.
Get it together.
The whole reason
Why
they
do you
are
think I'm
joining us.
coming with you?
Look, I just came back and you were suddenly part of the party.
And do not question? This is why you are not in school.
I mean, you have a point.
No, it's not stuff.
I can't argue with that.
I mean,
but
that is sort of what happened
that
with
suddenly
Nora,
makes a
but
lot more sense.
Just
I was also going to ask why you were suddenly just kind of up and quitting your job to come along with us, but the Reverend's got ahead of that.
well,
Some of them are nice, some of the professors are assholes. I'm tired, and I want to not be alone.
Yeah,
There,
fuck
I've said
these
it.
guys.
I'm
also-
lonely. Are you happy? Now I'm embarrassed.
You shouldn't
join
be.
us
shouldn't
very
be.
rarely ever care.
I was lonely
Anyways,
for a very long time.
We were. I feel like most of us kind of were. I was also in the same position till I ran into. Well,
These assholes.
just kind of gestured to the whole group.
I wouldn't have gotten this far without
This-
the rest of them.
This
So,
group of weirdos, me included.
Let's go get our bear and my knife.
Oh yeah,
Lilith, right?
you ain't
And-
seen nothing yet.
And we have Hector, yes. Pin, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I assume we stepped out and got all our stuff back, including Hector, who was coming out of his cage and doing just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you go collect all your things. Lilith is very happy to see you, Noah.
Her nub.
Hector is glad that the food machine is back.
Reverence just kind of stands nearby Pen until she gets her knife back. She kind of does gibby hands.
Pen
Noah-
gives Reverence back her knife. Enjoy.
Noah bear hugs Lilith.
Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, every hug with her is a bear hug. It's
Yeah.
she. Yeah, so.
Reverence kind of whispers to the knife. You'll have to tell me what it was like in there later.
Oh no.
It lights up for 1 second.
Huh? That's it?
That's it. It doesn't say anything.
Oh my god.
That was an acknowledgement, though, which is more than I get sometimes, so I'm really, really happy right now.
That's true.
Yeah, that is.
But yeah,
It's true.
party gathered. Bear retrieved.
Party member acquired.
Yeah. We dropped Rizlan off to get a bird.
I miss
Bird
Rizlan,
friends.
but I like the bird. Reverence takes a
They're
picture
good.
of the bird.
Do you
You should
warn
ask
them?
their permission, huh?
Reverence doesn't know that.
You take the picture and Perk just like squawks in like surprise, and all their feathers like ruffle up.
Oh my god.
No.
You should probably give someone a warning first. Because it like flashes, right? Like you can't turn the flash.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
flash.
They're really like, yeah. I feel
Maybe.
like it might even be worse than those little tiny disposable cameras you get that have those terrible flashes.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I mean, each time Reverence takes a picture, I can hear the like, I don't know, like the bulb. Just in my mind, I can
Yeah.
hear the poof.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the...
Mary just like looks at Reverence sternly though as she does like, you should probably forewarn someone. Sorry, Peric. New item. She's very excited to have it.
It's fun. Please never do that again.
Reverence shows Peric the picture.
Perk takes the picture from you and just looks at it for 1 second before ripping it in half.
Oh!
Why did
That
you
was a
do that?
very, very unflattering picture of me. Please do not look at that.
Can I take a better one?
God, that's a mood.
If you wish, with maybe asking this time,
I just asked.
then yes.
Cool. Pose. And she holds up the camera.
They pose.
Click.
There, you can keep that one.
Also, Reverence has taken pictures of everybody, by the way. Like,
Oh yeah.
she's sat people down and been like, let me take your picture.
Yeah, that's what we did for that 6 hours on the train.
Yeah.
God.
Just a lot of pictures.
Right, where to first? We leave some of our stuff with our hotel rooms, inn rooms. Oh god, let's do it.
I imagine you left like your basic like extra clothes and sleeping supplies there.
Yeah. Yeah. In which case, we may or may not gather those. I don't know how much more we'd find within the city itself. So, as I am to say it, a next train might be a thing. You said, been in Enid for a while?
That was the last time you responded to me.
In that case, should we get a hold of Geo or keep going?
We saw... Oh god.
Well, there's another leyline city between here and there.
Yeah.
But it is far, and I don't know what this geo is. But we could
Yeah.
get that boat.
He's our friend.
He's a friend of ours that
He
has a boat. Very
I
nice
see.
boat.
Speaking of Delta, did Merritt ever get a text back? Because he did text Geo like, "Hey, we're going to Mormar or whatever." How's things?
Yeah, I mean, like, Gio, it wasn't just like, oh god, Gio's dead, he's not responding. It was just like, I'm good!
Oh.
He is in Tanum right now. So, like, from that knowledge and how long it took to travel here,
Mhm.
it would
was
be a
good
while.
2 weeks. Yeah. Merritt goes, well, we could call Geo, yes, but he's back home is the issue.
Then it would take quite a long time when we could say. I guess we could visit the other city and then. Or the other ley line city. Maybe get a hold of him there, and by then we could probably meet him by. I don't know, how far was the other ley line city? It was quite far, wasn't it? Towards the end.
The next one was really close, wasn't it?
I feel like it was 2 cities away, but I'm not sure.
You're in Mormar. There's 2 cities between Mormar and Rendlin, which is the second one from you. And then there's another city, and then there's Enid.
Okay, so they're kind of close together. Ish.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Ish.
you can-
It's still gonna be
Yeah.
We have a lot
Might
to
be a few
do.
days. But we could visit those within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And hopefully get what we need done. Okay.
Yeah,
so
like, I
that
mean,
is nice.
Constrain our time.
I'm
That's
not
very
trying
foolish.
to. I'm just trying to figure out what the
An actual
best course
timeline.
action is.
Like, if
Having
nothing
some
else,
kind of
we
timeline.
Fuck around while we wait for Geo.
And
After we
that's
do our business.
fine.
I will
know,
tell you
it-
straight up, it will be faster to just take the cable cars. Like,
Yeah.
it will take like a week and a half to get to Enid from where you are right now. Whereas with Geo, it will take, he has to travel all the way across
Yeah.
the ocean.
Well, yeah.
And then there's also a 4th ley line too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
Reverend?
could possibly even maybe visit that in that time. We have a lot of time if even we contact Geo now, but I just don't want to bother Geo. I feel bad.
Do like
You can very
do we
politely-
know about the big city in the middle?
The capital?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Reverence specifically?
Mm-mm.
I don't
We-
think
We were
you
busy
guys told
breaking
them.
cameras.
The map with us, yeah.
Yeah, Merritt told you about the ley line. They didn't mention very much about the cities. In the 6 hours, he might have mentioned there was other things about other cities and ley lines, but
You might
Did
have
not-
mentioned like, the capital isn't on and like, because that was kind of weird.
it was
But, like,
a
I don't-
huge ass city.
Yeah.
But that's
Really wish I would have actually thought of trying to buy a map of the whole continent somewhere.
I mean, we're in a
Merritt
tourist
has-
trap. We could probably do that.
Merritt has a
Yeah.
world map. He bought one.
Merritt
to try-
has a map.
Yeah,
No.
he bought one to figure out where Sekko was and where he
Isn't
was.
the world map too broad though? Like, would it
Yeah, I
have?
was going to say, that wouldn't really show the cities and the landlines.
I mean,
would
he
Well,
has a
yeah,
map
no.
of Sekko.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Then that would work.
Merritt's
That's
just
kind
like,
of what we're looking
Merritt-
for.
Yeah, Merritt's.
So
got
as
them.
we're planning, does Noah know that Merritt has this?
I mean, you've
Since they were doing match
you've
together,
probably-
or
you've seen him at least with.
He
World
read it the
maps,
whole
yeah.
way here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
As they're having this debate over what their plans are, he turns to Merritt and goes, "Do you have those maps? The map of Sekko from earlier."
Merritt sort of digs through and then like pulls it out. Is it like one in that huge ass book, or is it just a map? I can't remember. I know he has one, but I can't remember.
I think the map you have is like a world map, and the one of Sekko is in the book.
Okay, yeah. Merritt pulls out the book and then goes to the map. The one.
Maybe we should go back to the inn and discuss this.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have a point. That
walk
would
and
be
talk
a
at least.
wise plan. Yeah.
Yeah, we proceed. And meanwhile, the players can actually talk. What
Yeah.
the fuck are we doing? But yeah,
So there's at least nine cities ahead of us.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Nine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes.
Yeah.
10, but we're not. We don't need to go to the capital. Probably. Sorry, Delta, but I'm afraid of this huge ass motherfucker.
No, if anything, I feel like we could visit the last landline there, if that has any significance, and then visit the capital. We would have enough time to do that.
Maybe that's what I was about to ask, because it's
Yeah.
a week and a half here, and then how long to get here? I mean, technically, we could contact Geo just later.
Yeah,
But-
that's what I was thinking. Probably in the next landline.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you get a plan and you're like, even if you're in the car and you're like, we're gonna head back over, so let's call Geo over to this city, like, that'll work.
Yeah.
Reverence delicately places her finger on capital and says, I want to go here.
That's fine. I would hope we would at least visit the capital while we're here.
Merritt sort of looks forlorn at this big ass. I assume it's at least like a similar circle to how we've planned out here.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Merritt just looks at you and just. Could really. That's even.
I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something. Whatever y'all are feeling, go for it.
Wait, hold on. Do you think
Oh,
she
God.
looks at Park and kind of leans over to Merritt and says very quietly, do you think the capital would, like, keep track of people's faces? Do you know what I mean?
It takes Merritt a moment and he sort of. Well. I don't. Merritt, like, looks at Reverence and then in a hushed tone goes, well, I don't know that your vandalism would spread that far. Rather, thorns at least.
Well, we can sure find out, can't we?
Lovely.
Oh yes,
Listen.
perfectly far away from our guildmaster and even a guildmaster. Beautiful, wonderful, excellent.
Listen. God put me out of a cage once, he can do it again.
Merritt just looks slowly over at Reverence.
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Merritt just
Jesus took the wheel once, he can do it again.
Your faith is terrifying. And then he looks back down at the map.
Reverend summons a little bit of light to her palm that has the symbol on it, and she's like, it should be.
God, you just sound like one of those Jesus people.
She is a Jesus person! She's a fucking cleric! You guys forget this about her!
I don't
She's
forget
just-
this.
An equivalent of a pastor's kid. She's still
She's like, yeah, Jesus did save me.
Jesus literally saved her! What do you want? Jesus literally actually for real physically saved her.
Oh my god.
Like all the way for real.
God.
So I don't know what y'all want.
Out here.
We can plot our way next if we don't want anything else in this tourist town. Oh, Boy.
So what's the plan?
Look, if nobody's going to take the fucking wheel, I will.
I don't like it when you take the wheel.
Well, then make a decision.
Well, Merritt's the one who's fucking doing something.
Noah looks over at Merritt.
We can at least make our way to Enid. That will take some time, but then we can, forewarn Geo. At any point, really. Especially if we're going to the capital. So,
Let's just tour the whole fucking continent.
why not? Yeah, we can continue. Don't know if everyone's straight up prepared for another train ride. And a couple more, possibly. But
I
may
didn't
as well.
bar from the last one, so here's hoping.
Here's hoping. But yeah.
Are they like immediately boarding on the train, or are they still in the city for just a little bit?
I mean, you do have to go get your ship from the hotel.
Yeah, but by this point we're like sitting in the inn talking about this. We technically have our stuff to where we can just go,
Yeah.
like spend another night just safe and here, presumably safe. I don't know.
Where is somewhere that Noah can get some good shit for his wines, quote unquote, wine skin?
The fuck does that mean?
He wants alcohol.
Alcohol.
No, I know that part. What, wineskin?
Or I guess
'Cause
just
it's not wine.
water skin, but usually it would be used.
No, it's a wineskin. Why, quote unquote? I don't understand.
Because it's
Well,
not
he would
wine
put.
that he puts
It's not
in it.
wine that he's putting
you're
in
gonna
it.
put liquor in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or ale or something along those lines.
I mean, the answer is literally anywhere. You ever been to a tourist town without a fucking bar?
Yeah.
Once again, Gatlinburg, moonshine on every block.
Oh.
It sure is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's
Going
out,
back to
like you
that.
can literally go anywhere. You'll find wine, beer, ale, moonshine. Fuck it.
Reverence would also like to fill her booze pouch.
Yeah. Noah's gonna get.
We
Probably
fill
even
up
buy
on
an
the
extra booze pouch to get some variety. You know what I mean? God, why did I say that like that?
That's what you do, bud.
That is just chance.
Live your fucking life.
I guess. Yeah, so he goes and fills the shit up. I think he will. Really
Actually,
shouldn't do this. He is going to get him a little bit of moonshine with that new pouch. And some good old ale in the other.
Alright, it's gonna cost you 100 gold.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Noah's. Look, he loves his alcohol.
I
Yes.
know he fucking does. He
Reverence
has a
just
problem.
has the one pouch. And she wants actual wine, but like good wine.
You said 100 gold?
Yes.
Okay, damn, that knocked me
Do
down.
an investigation.
Shit. Have to fucking look for wine?
Can-
God.
You have to look for the good wine.
Oh.
Oh,
Beyond
can
the
you try
sea.
Well,
to...
like decent wine.
You have to look for it.
I'm doing it. No, I don't find it.
You're gonna find some shitty cheap wine, and you're gonna think it's good and fill it up with the shitty wine.
I mean, yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
She's been drinking the whole of like.
And it costs you 50
under
gold.
A year.
Can Noah try to
Reverence
bargain
is
any of
good
this
at
alcohol?
getting swindled.
You cannot bargain in these. This is like walking into a fucking Kroger.
Yeah, okay. I see. I see the situation.
Reverence has a filled booze pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking incredible.
All right, everyone boozed up.
Wants
Yep.
to be, yeah. I was gonna say Merritt looks for tea, but not here. No, he's good. He's got some rocks and whatever remains of his own teas. He's not been making them on the train, but I digress. Anyway. Could you imagine? Anyway.
So yeah, you all want to set out then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's about that time.
All right. It is again evening when you're leaving because the tour took at least
We just
half a
like
day.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
The evening trains are, less crowded. It's good.
Mm.
It's fine.
And it usually is the
Yeah,
time
it
that
is.
we like kind of nap and shit. So
Yeah. We got time.
You mean
Yeah.
sleep?
well, yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
the time you go to sleep because
Go
it's
to
night?
sleep. Not nap. That was the wrong word.
Sure was.
You know what I
buddy.
mean.
Take a fucking sleep, babes.
Okay. You all pile on the cable car again.
Yeah.
It's busier leaving than it was when you came in. And even though it's night, it's still there's people in pretty much every car. And you get in one with several people in it still. And you get in about 3 hours in. Before the door opens and several people walk in wearing strange masks and just sit down in the car with you.
Well, we wanted a fight, so
It's
Is my baby here still?
Are you in the cart with Lilith?
a very important
How
question.
far away is the animal cart from the our people cart or the homie cart?
I'm gonna say 5 carts.
I was gonna say we might try to always sit closer for Noah's sake, but yeah, no.
That's rough. I don't know if Noah would. Damn, that's. I don't know what he would do. Considering
I mean,
he has been
you
kind of
haven't been
sick of being
asking
in the.
how far away it's been before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You've just kind of been doing it.
just kind of doing it. Yeah.
Is there anything else indicating what's up with these masked
Yeah.
folk?
Do an insight check.
Insight.
Can I
Nailed
also
Do
it.
any of them look like Rizlan?
Are they just all wearing Ruslan's mask?
They are wearing dark robes and you can't tell them.
Hey, what the fuck is up with these people?
I don't do too bad either.
No, Noah's in the cart with Lilith, but he's sleeping with his mask on.
Mhm.
Alright. I like how we're all like, Zoom. Is this a train jacking?
Y'all are weird as fuck. What's going on?
The hell's all this? What's all this about?
Tell me.
Okay. What the fuck is that?
What? What is what?
No, something fucked up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Well, I'm going to worry because that's
I'm a little
probably a
worried.
deception check you're rolling for all these motherfuckers.
No. No
Let's see if
worry.
I can
So it's not difficult to tell once you glance at them. They're all wearing very racist masks.
Oh,
Cute.
God.
Cute. Hmm.
This is rough to get into at 2:30.
Hmm.
Ah,
I don't like this.
Reverence is just like staring. I mean, this one. Fuck that guy. In particular, to
fuck
her.
all of
But,
them.
like, all of them,
Fuck
yeah.
all of them, huh?
Shitload of tieflings sitting on this train, like,
Wait. Where's Pen?
Pen is gone, huh?
I mean,
That is because Pen was a crab. And
yeah, this is
Yeah.
the same setting.
get in here, Pen. Here, move over, random citizen. I guess.
They gotta sit by friends. I mean,
Yeah.
they would sit by a random stranger and then begin talking, but that's neither here nor there. They've done that in the Horntail. Anyway.
So we just discerned that these people are wearing shitty racist masks.
Mm.
Does it look like it's just cloak? Are they just being like absolute dicks, or are they like about to be even crueler? And does it look like they have weapons or something?
You can't tell.
That's good.
Did they just like come in and sit down like normal fucking people?
Kinda, yeah.
What do you mean, kinda?
I mean, it is 3 hours into this cable car,
Right. Yeah.
so it's weird that they came in and sat down. But yeah, they did just sit down, and they haven't really done anything yet.
How does
So-
the random citizen that they're sitting next to feel?
Everyone seems very uncomfortable with them because
I mean,
it's,
yeah.
yeah.
This is very blatant.
There's no other discerning marks of them. It's just this
They're
bullshit.
like head to toe black robes, and like you can tell that they are clearly hiding their identity because of this.
Reverence kind of leans over to Merritt and just kind of whispers. Also, did you put the bird in here?
Where's
Oh
our
yeah.
bird friend? We made a new friend.
Wait, where's our bird friend?
Where
Pen
he's
would
in
be
here.
sitting with the new bird friend. So,
So get fucked, Merritt.
so fuck off again, random.
I don't wish I knew. I don't know either. Merritt's staring very intently. Squinting very intently.
I wish I came in this fucking cart.
Unless you have something to say.
Cause I mean, knowing Noah, he kind of just doesn't care. He'd be like, "Hey, what's up with your fucking face?
What's up with the bullshit?
What's up with that bullshit?"
I mean, yeah, Reverence isn't. She's just gonna like keep staring at them, like, the fuck. What are Thorn and Star and Parrot doing?
Thorn doesn't ever seem to really pay attention to his surroundings, so as far as you can tell, Star seems extremely uncomfortable
Yeah,
and is like avoiding eye contact in that general direction. Peric is also like very uncomfortable. Like everyone, it's a very uncomfortable atmosphere of
I
like
mean, yeah, Reverence is
You can
also
cut the tension with a
extremely
butter knife,
uncomfortable.
I'd imagine.
Because she's like, man, that sure is disgusting. That
Parrot-
one represents me.
Peric kind of leans over to you, Pen, and goes, "This looks very bad."
Pen nods.
What should we do?
voice. Shit, man. Sorry.
Reverence, at least, is resting her hand on the handle of her dagger, but is otherwise not going to do anything unless they start doing something.
That's sort of Merritt's thing. He is staring very intently.
Yeah,
Like-
she's watching them.
Yeah. With absolute distaste and disgust, kind of.
Yeah, Pen doesn't do the verbal confrontation thing, so we all just sit
kind
here
of-
really awkwardly.
Parrot kind of gestures to you, Pen, and goes, I can make things go boom.
There is like a person sitting there.
I love them.
Noah's gonna wake up out of his thingy and take damage.
Mm-hmm.
What was that again? 1d4.
Was there, like, any threat? I mean, I wouldn't know, but...
No, he's gonna come in and play a card game of Reverence. He's bored. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, but this is really bothering me.
I mean, you're for sure, like, metagaming is the thing.
Like, definitely.
Yeah, ah, damn it. Yeah. Ah, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I revoke that.
No's asleep.
Yeah, Noah's asleep.
Go back to sleep.
Well, I guess we all just sit here really uncomfortably until something happens.
I mean,
Until they start being verbally.
the thing is, Merritt's, like, intent on not making a whole lot of waves on his own, but, like, this is enough that he's like, okay, if there's going to, you know, if there's shit that's going to be started, I'm sure as hell going to finish it.
Yeah, like, if you want to fight, we'll fight, but...
It's back at that thing of, like,
It's just.
trying to be normal, trying to be normal, trying. Is this normal? I don't know. I hope not.
It's weird that they just kind of walked in the middle of the
hmm
train. So, can we call someone?
Is it like a service phone?
Is
Hello,
this shit
cut
allowed?
train customer service, please.
It's like that mine is like, is this shit allowed?
I mean, you
Fucking
could go
apparently.
find authorities. They are on the train.
Oh, okay. Mm.
You would
I
have
don't
to
really
go to,
want
like,
to.
the front of it.
Do I have to pass them or no?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
And
what?
we know this.
Fuck it.
Merritt does.
Reverence is like, oh, where are you going?
Because, I mean, it's common knowledge, so, like, oh yes, there's authorities, please report if anything happens.
Yeah.
So, like, Merritt knows.
Yeah.
And proceeds.
you go.
Reverence
So
grabs Nor's arm to, like, keep Nor from going anywhere.
Okay.
Merritt does, like, not turn his head to watch them, but, like, out of the corner of his eyes, see if any of them, especially this motherfucker, considering Merritt looks half elf, if they do anything, but
Oh no, they
goes,
all follow you with their eyes.
They don't have eyes. They're wearing masks.
I mean, they turned with you.
all right,
All right, that's weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's really fucking weird.
but yeah, Merritt goes up to the front, finds the nearest, uniformed authority, guard, etc. Because, so, there seems to be a bit of a problem in the cart my friends and I are in. Some folks just came in with some rather horrendous, appalling masks. Characters, very terrible ones. I'm not sure if they intend to do something, but they look awfully suspicious, doused completely in black cloaks as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's what he does. Like, if they're like, show me the way, he does.
Yeah, they start bringing it back. I will say the front of the train is like 15 cars away, so it takes you a while to get there. And we're gonna leave it there.
Fucking. Ugh. I don't want to leave it there.
We're leaving it there.
I don't want
Also,
to.
almost
It's almost 4 a.m.
I don't care. I
I'm
want to keep playing that.
God, me too.
not super pleased about it either, but
I want to
also,
keep playing Dungeons & Dragons.
I would like to sleep before my headache starts setting in, because it will. It does.
These nasty people.
This is awful.
I want to kick their asses.
Mm.
I do too.
Like, I feel really bad for almost metagaming there, but that was just, it's
Well,
God,
we
it's
stopped
bothering
you,
me
so
so
whatever.
bad. Yeah. Thank you.
And you didn't take 3 damage out of 4, but anyway. I presume.
Yeah, no. I hope.
Yeah.
You did not.
No, it just wakes up and it's like, huh, I'm going back to sleep, I guess.
Oh,
I
weird.
have a headache.
Yeah, it's just sort of... Merrick doesn't know where the line is, he just knows he hates these specific terrible things.
Don't like this.
Yeah.
Police?
Hello, police.
He's like, that is the reasonable thing, at least. So if they're not starting anything, I'm just gonna go prevent it, possibly.
Reverence just really wants to go up and snatch the mask off the air
mean-
quotes tiefling.
Do it.
Do
Well,
it.
we're just leaving it there.
Do it next time.
Do it next time on this Jungle Dragon.
Dungle Dragon.
Jungle Dragons.
Jungle Dragons!
Good.
And next time for Jungle Dragons.
This new thing, though, that's...
This new thing. Oh, you haven't heard?
No,
Yeah,
haven't you
Oh.
heard?
Haven't you heard about jungle dragons?